What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm like hella sleepy. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I look sleepy in the camera. Oh my god, I need some rest. I need some rest. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I really need to get some sleep. I've been asleep almost all day. I look terrible right now. I look terrible. But it's all good because you already know what you're coming into. You're coming into the Blerd AF show with me and my man Blue, who will be here later on. Today, we're going to talk about, once Blue get in the house, we're going to talk about, well, y'all seen the thumbnail. We're going to talk Jada. Boy. I might have a different view than a lot of other people. You know what I mean? Let me kind of move my camera here. It's just a little bit over. I'm gonna have a little bit of different view than probably a lot of people when it comes to Jada. Honestly, if you ever was in sales, what Jada is doing is the ultimate sales job. That's what she's doing. But like I said, my view is a little bit different than that. Also, we're going to be talking about the MCU revamping. They're ramping up a lot of their production to focus on like more quality, getting showrunners in, different stuff like that. And also, Halle Berry was tricked into doing the last X-Men X3. And the way she was tricked was absolutely disgusting. So we're going to talk about that. No, before I start the Blerd, I mean, before I really get started, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you hit the bell notification so you never, ever miss an episode of the Blerd AF or the Dre Max Show or my man Blue from Blue's House Live. I kind of wish our old part Mika was here because I would love to hear her thoughts on some of this stuff. Blue is in the house. Coming to the stage right now, my man Blue Manati. Bang, 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 bang. Since I ain't got the sound effects.
What up? What up?
What up? I thought I had to carry the show by myself.
Nah, man, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I got my banana. I'm waiting for Lizzo. I got my banana ready.
No, we're not. That's all you.
What is up, Gray? Gray is in the house.
What up, Gray?
What's up? Hey, Gray, let me ask you. Lizzo with a banana or no banana? You have to comment in the comment section too. Lizzo with a banana or no banana? Y'all sleep on Big Lizzo. Y'all better leave Lizzo alone.
You slowing up for some reason, man.
You frozen. You was frozen. I don't know.
I'm frozen.
Were both of us frozen?
You was froze too.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I need to stop playing. I need to stop playing.
StreamYard been acting funny.
And it's funny that I'm going through Opera with StreamYard. No banana splits for me.
I know.
You better stop hating on Lizzo. I'm gonna try to let me get my internet. I gotta stop paying for dial-up. Hold on, let me try to speed up the process on here. Baby hating on Lizzo. Pay me and see what is going on, Jada. We'll watch the stream on the replay still at work. Have a good show. You are I thank you, Pam. I can't wait to get you. We got to get you in. Hopefully, one day when you're not working, get you in, hear your thoughts and stuff like that on these topics, on these good Mondays. You know what I mean? How's everybody in the on YouTube? What's up, Jada? How all of y'all are doing? Hopefully you guys are happy and healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant from the Heavy Gant Show. Hopefully you guys are good. Make sure that you give the video a thumbs up. Do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. Or if you thumbs it down, let me know why we suck. That you have to give it a thumbs down. And then I'm gonna find you. Yeah, then I'm gonna find you somewhere and take your legs.
I will find you.
All right, so let's get this thing started on the first topic. The first topic is actually not Jada. That's the last. As we saving that, we say, oh, we saving that for the last. We saving that for the last. The first topic we're gonna talk about is Marvel rebranding, revamping. They're doing a lot of different stuff. That is the first topic we're talking about. There is talk right now that Marvel Studios actually scrapped the whole thing, the whole 18 episode series of Daredevil, and it's starting all the way over again. You said what, Blue? I'm sorry. Yeah,
I said Daredevil.
Daredevil. They scrapped all of the Daredevil and redoing Daredevil from scratch. So that is the first topic that we're going to talk about, the revamping in Marvel. Blue, do you think it's a good thing that Marvel is revamping their shows?
Yeah, they need to they got to do something, man, because as of right now, everything's going down the toilet, man. Everything's going down the shit. It ain't smelling good, ain't looking good, ain't tasting good. You know what I mean? So they gotta do something, because everything else, you got like Gen V, The Boys, you got a lot of these other shows kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? And Marvel, I don't know what it is, man. I think, and I've said this before, with the casual fan leaving the way that they have, that they still have those in-game expectations. They still, you know what I'm saying? They still have those phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 expectations, and that they might as well get that out their head. That's not coming back. I don't foresee
absolutely
the $billion franchises back to back that they was doing. You know what I'm saying? They might catch one, but the way it was just boom, 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 like
in the wave that they were doing it at, I think it's also we have to we have to understand the wave that Marvel was doing it. It was fresh, it was new. You didn't have any competition, honestly. It was kind of like WWF back in the day, when WWF was just ruling, and then here comes the NWO, you know what I mean? And then then you have other competition with which I feel like DC will be doing things different, and they're probably taking a lot of cues from what James Gunn and Peter Safran is going to do with DC. You need to have shows that interlock and interweave, so you're not having disjointness. You know what I mean? I talked about that on the live yesterday. You don't want to have all your shows feel incomplete. You know what I mean? This show is over here is doing this thing. This show over here is doing this thing, and it doesn't fit. I see you rocking the Blues House hat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I bet you got the Blues House vest too, with the mushrooms on the inside, with the Blues House belt.
Coordinate. So you got to coordinate. No, I don't have that. I need to get it though.
Right, but so like The Boys, like when you're watching Gen V and you go back to season 3 of The Boys, it fits. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's in its own little pocket universe. Actually, if you watch The Boys Diabolical, even though there were cartoon shorts, you know what I mean, and then you go back and watch The Boys, you watch Gen V, all of it fits. This is what Marvel needs to do. So I'm thinking they're taking cues from that and actually starting to like,
Well-
hey, we got to do something different.
So from my understanding is the way that they were doing like the TV shows, they wasn't doing them in a traditional manner. So they didn't necessarily really have a showrunner. Everything was kind of just off the fly. They didn't have no no Bible on how to you know what I'm saying? Everything was, all right, we just gonna piece it together as we go. Now they're saying we're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, before we start the show, we're gonna have a Bible. This is everything that has to fit in within, you know what I'm saying? So that way, if another show or another season comes, you got something to look back at. Or if you're trying to connect something, you got something to look at to connect with. You know what I'm saying? So having a showrunner matters. When you're trying to get Kevin Feige, he could be the final say so, but for him to have his hands in so many pots, that shit gonna be unseasoned like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just plain chicken.
He might put too much seasoning over here, not enough over here. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't know how important,
man. They gotta do better.
And a lot of people don't know how important showrunners are. Oh, Keita, I miss Keita. Did I miss Keita? What's going on? My bad, Keita.
Nah,
I think I missed
you. What's up, Keita?
Did? Man, I'm sleepy. I ain't gonna lie. But a lot of people don't know how important showrunners are to the success of said television. And when you decided to make these episodic, you know, basic movies, they went from a movie format and cut it up. That's what they went. And that's why I feel like it's disjointed. You know what I mean? They did this movie format thing. You had all this big budget to it, and it did not work because it doesn't work when you're trying to run a series. You look at Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones feels like a television series. You know what I'm saying? Spartacus feels like a television series, big budget television series, but a television series within itself. The Boys is episodic television series with a good budget, with a nice. It doesn't feel like DC's with you know what I'm saying, with like Titans,
Doom Patrol and Titans,
Doom Patrol and all of that. You know what I mean? Even though Doom Patrol and all of that had a lower budget, it still felt like television. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, when they did the Arrowverse and all of that, it's completely television, but the story was so consistent you couldn't deny it. You understand? Whether, I mean, it probably of course it lacked budget, but the series itself wasn't bad whatsoever. You know what I mean? Until probably the end towards the Flash and all of that. That's what you have to look at. And I think Marvel is sitting back like, dude, if we're gonna reign at the top, we got to make some changes. And when I heard that they was doing 18 episodes of Daredevil, I'm like, the fuck you doing that for? That's a lot. And especially if you're doing 50-minute episodes, I'm not going to watch all that.
Nah.
Personally.
And with them saying he wasn't even going to be Daredevil for majority of the episodes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And that's wild. I left this comment up here. They realized they have to, they have realized that they are in trouble. I said last year with Top Gun, Jurassic World 3 and Avatar 2 beat them out. They have real competition and they're shook right now. I still can't see how Jurassic World 3 beat them out because Jesus Lord, that movie is cool.
Because kids love dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, yeah. Now I know. Trust me. I took
kids
my
love
8-year-old. My 8-year-old knows every time. I'm like, man, what is this? He'll flip it off. You know what I mean? Avatar, I can see because of the CGI budget. The CGI was impeccable in the Avatar 2 movie. Top Gun, nostalgia fest. You know, the only thing that came close to those type of numbers were Guardians 3. You know, I know Kevin Feige came out and said he was surprised how Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantumania got. Personally, I think that Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania is it shouldn't have took the hit that it should have took. I think that's a lot of people that was just grumpy about they didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at somebody to do what they don't like, but I think it's better than what people think it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Especially with the way Loki is flowing, I think it's better than what people say it is, but I can see where people's gripes are. You know what I mean?
I think it was Okay, so you got Ant-Man, right? Which already had diminishing returns. So then you give an Ant-Man movie that's not an Ant-Man. The thing was, it wasn't an Ant-Man movie, and I think that's what kind of threw everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was not an Ant-Man movie. They tried to make this into like some kind of grandiose scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, this was like an Avengers level type story. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're going into the quantum realm. You got Kang. You got even with MODOK. You know what I'm saying? Even they made MODOK into an Ant-Man character by way of Yellow Jacket. But everything, if you think about it, it tried to play like a big Avengers event movie, and Ant-Man is not an Avengers event movie. It's a bridge. All the Ant-Man movies are like bridges to.
I can see what you're saying.
I think that's what kind of made it a little bit disjointed.
I can see that from that perspective, especially if you're looking at Ant-Man 2, when you have a self-contained movie within San Francisco with Ghost and Goliath, and you know what I'm saying, and then whoever, we still don't know who the secret people who was getting the quantum energy was, or getting that tech was. Still have no complete clue who that person is. You know what I mean? And you look at Ant-Man 1 was more of a family film. You know what I'm saying? With him trying to get back his daughter, all of that. So I can see that. And then a lot of people were saying, what's funny is that people were saying, well, they need to do a lot more with Ant-Man. The Ant-Man movies could be bigger. They go bigger, they'd be like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, is it more or less Paul Rudd? I know Paul Rudd is an A-list star. But is he a minus that he can't carry that movie by himself? You know what I'm saying? And make, you know what I mean? Is it the tone because it's more comedic in tone because it is Paul Rudd? I mean, he's a Kansas City.
Because the thing is, like you said, the first two films
were bridges.
They did what they did, and
but you're right, there were bridges.
Yeah, they were bridges. They did what they did, and it should have just stayed a family movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Kang should have been introduced in this film. You know what I'm saying? I think that maybe they should have came back with Goliath. Let's get a resolution on, like you said, the seller, the pin particles, who came in and buying that tech. Let's get a resolution on that. What happened with, what really happened with Ghost? Because she cured Ghost or whatever she did with Ghost. Ghost just disappeared.
It just disappeared. Like she's where Werewolf by Night and Moon Knight is at. Disappeared.
Just disappeared. So it was other things that they could have done within that Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? They could have figured out a way to bring Ultron. I know they made Ultron a Tony Stark situation.
They could have.
It's more things that they could have did to make it Ant-Man self-contained, this type of a story.
Let me ask you this question. Would have been a better movie if Ant-Man was quote unquote dead? If he would have died, if you don't have that scene where MODOK says you're a dick, busts through Kane's force field or whatever, the ants don't get him. He actually destroys them. You know what I mean?
Saying like Kane wins?
And Kane wins. Do you think that?
Because
you think it'd be a better movie?
I mean, and you don't necessarily have to kill Ant-Man, but he loses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trapped in the quantum, they swap out Kang for him. Or something.
He goes into the
in there, Kang comes,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Some of that, because it would have made the stakes better. And this being a goofy movie, I don't have an issue with it being a goofy movie. Even MODOK, I mean, I ain't worried about MODOK, because MODOK, even though I would like for him to be the killer machine that he is, you know what I'm saying? That to me really didn't take away from the overall film. What took away from the overall film is you gave us this big bad just to take him away and make him not as big, you know what I'm saying, not a bad anymore.
Right.
And a lot of the Micronauts, because that's what they were, that was in the quantum realm.
Exactly.
We really didn't get nothing for it. I felt dissatisfied with that too. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it should have just been like a lost in space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it should have been more like that, more of them. It's okay. Kang should have been like a boogeyman in the quantum realm, trying to get to old girl. Since she came back, like he is hunting Janet. You know what I'm saying? He on the hunt for Janet. And on some damn near like Michael Myers, you know, Freddy Krueger, like he every corner you turn, Kang doing some shit to their ass. He fucking them up left and right, and they don't know how to get out of the quantum realm. They stuck.
Because if you look at Loki right now, Loki's terrified of He Who Remains. Like legitimately, and he's selling it on. This is the guy that you don't want to fool with. This is the guy that you don't want to, you know, mess with. Which I have a theory, you know, that He Who Remains is Kang, and that he got stuck, whatever in that the probability hex or whatever. He found a way to get out of that, and he went into the TVA because it's outside of time. And he found a way to get outside of time. That's why he created the TVA, so he could eventually create time. So I think He Who Remains and Kang are the same people, in that the AI Miss Menace and Renslayer, you know, helped him out of the quantum realm. You know what I'm saying? To get to the end of, you know, to get to that portion of time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe to the void, from the void into where where you know where he starts to create the TVA. So that's a theory of mine. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How true that's going to be, but just a look of, you know, of the statues and everything, it completely looks like Kang from Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantumania. You know what I mean? But I do agree with you. I don't think they should have. I think it should have been Ant-Man. This should have got sucked into the machine. I feel like, you know, like I said, the MODOK thing was just, you know, goofy, but you could always, because he's a one-off character in this story, they're gonna reboot this whole entire thing after Secret Wars. You can redo that character all over again the right, proper way, especially since you're gonna bring in mutants. You got to bring in Apocalypse. You got to bring in Nathaniel Essence. You got to bring in a lot of other particular characters. MODOK can easily, the real MODOK can easily slide right in there. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, since they're going to be bringing back characters anyway, which I'm going to talk to you about anyway here in a second. Gray, I wanted to get to your comments, because you said Cocaine Bear was going toe-to-toe with Ant-Man 3 since the release. What they were building that film up to be, that was a massive failure. Yeah, I do agree as far as like, but the general consensus on superhero movies was tanking anyway. It was almost like there was no saving it, because I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was phenomenal. It should have been $1 billion movie, and it wasn't. You know what I mean? So I think that just the overall, you know, feel of superhero movies was just, to me, was tanked. That was just me personally.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you're getting diminishing returns, because that's, you know what I'm saying, the bar now is coming down. It's coming down. You don't have to, I mean, of course, shoot for the $1 billion movie, but a successful movie is not $1 billion no more. You know what I'm saying?
It is funny because it didn't used to be like that. It's just because, it's just because now you have so many movies that hit $1 billion. Barbie, you know what I mean? They're thinking, oh well, that's what we're shooting for. But remember, if you had a budget like back in the day, you had a budget of maybe, you know, 150 million, and you made 500 million, including marketing. That was the deal. That was successful. Right. Now you have a $200 million movie. If you don't hit $1 billion, that's a failure. You know what I mean?
Well, well, you got to think though. They doing 200, 250. You know what I'm saying? Some getting close to 300. Like, if you don't do $1 billion, it is and that's what I'm saying. Quit spending all this damn money on these damn movies.
But
you know what I'm saying? You don't have to. What are you spending the money on? We just saw a $200 million TV show.
Oh, you talking about Secret Invasion?
We just saw $200 million. Does that look like $200 million?
Compared to Ahsoka, they look 200 million. And it was, I think it was what, 20? It was 50 million an episode or something like that, or something like that.
Quit filming everything in a volume. Go do some practical shots. Get creative. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. Find some directors that are creative. so you don't have to go about spending all this money. Learn to reuse props. You know what I'm saying? Take the Star Wars route when George not George Lucas when George Lucas first was doing it. Like all that shit was some shit he found in the kitchen and he spray painted up, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Make us believe in these practical effects that you got industrial light and magic. Use they fucking genius that they supposed to be.
And Gray is right. The marketing budget is almost as big as the production budget.
Yep.
And they need to go the Deadpool route. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Reynolds for Deadpool did all of the marketing himself for Deadpool 1 and 2. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, you know, that's what they should do, just do the marketing themselves, the actors. But what I'm saying is less is more. You know what I'm saying? You know, I came from sales.
I hate to say it. Pay some of these YouTubers, man.
Hey, look what they did with the Equalizer. Man. Remember the one guy who does the Denzel voice, who's on Wild 'N Out. He did the Equalizer.
Get
you know what I'm saying?
And TikTokers, these YouTubers, and all, you know, these and you know, pay them what they worth, but at least it's not trying. You know what I'm saying? Paying for a Super Bowl commercial that I know that was damn near 10-15 million for that little 30-second. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, save your money. Use some of these YouTube.
And you know, and again, I look at it. I go by the KISS rule. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it. Sometimes you have to go back. What worked? What worked is the building of anticipation in these movies. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go back to Iron Man. You know what I mean? It was Iron Man. It was Incredible Hulk. We seen Samuel L. Jackson at the end of Iron Man. It teased, even though, you know, he beat it. You know, basically, Obadiah Stane was nothing but a doppelganger of Iron Man. We know that. He defeats Iron Man, right? At the end of the movie, you see Samuel L. Jackson come there, you know, saying, I'm Nick Fury, looking like Ultimate Nick Fury. If you read the comics, you went nuts. First of all, it's Sam Jackson. He got the eye patch and he got the leather coat. Oh, we get Nick Fury. At the end of Incredible Hulk, you get Tony Stark saying, we're looking at to build a team. Like, oh, snap, are they really going to build the Avengers? You know what I'm saying? You go to Iron Man 2, you go to this movie, you go to Thor. All of it is connected and weaving to the Avengers movie. And they made it a big deal. And I think, you know, I would blame Bob Iger and Bob Chapek. You know what I'm saying? Bob Iger was like, we got a machine going, you know, I'm a step down. Bob Chapek came in there and was like, well, I'm here to make money. So, you know, I'm Master P right now. I need you to make as many of these products as possible. Because what it did, they oversaturated the market. They didn't follow what they did before. Making these movies, pacing them out, give you anticipation for the next movie. And then once you got to that next movie, there was a payoff. When you got to the big budget Avengers movie, it was a payoff, but it also set up something in the future. And then you got to the next Avengers movie. You got to, you know, to
me, what they should, not to cut you off, what they should have did was they came out with WandaVision first, right? Boom, from WandaVision, which I think what was supposed to happen was they were supposed to go WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be Falcon and the Winter Soldier first. That was supposed to be first.
Was that supposed to be first?
It was Loki. Let me take that back. It was Loki. No, it was Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, then WandaVision, and WandaVision was supposed to lead up to Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I still think that's too many projects before a film. Because I would have came out with 4 projects as far as Disney Plus shows, 4 a year. Every quarter a show.
You know what? I didn't. Okay, so the reason why I didn't have a problem with those 3, because those 3 were great television. I liked all 3 of them.
They were all in the front of the year.
They were, and I think because we're coming from the pandemic at that time, and the pandemic jacked everything up. WandaVision came first. They ended up doing WandaVision first because WandaVision got finished first. They got called. They were filming a lot of stuff for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
WandaVision was
second. It was second. Loki was first.
WandaVision was first, then Loki.
What? Okay, yeah. Because remember, they were filming.
No. Hold on, wait.
Hold up. Look it up real quick because I want to say they were filming Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and they got stuck in Russia or whatever because of the pandemic. WandaVision was first. No,
I know that. Yeah,
Loki was first.
No, WandaVision was first.
Yeah, WandaVision was first. Yeah, go ahead and look it up real quick. And if you guys know, put it in the comment section below. Let us know, because y'all got the Googles too. Shout out to Mika G. Y'all got the Googles. Man, I like this shit, but now I don't like it.
Here we go. In order. Agents of Shield, not that. Blah, 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 down. Okay. WandaVision, then Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, yeah.
So,
then Loki.
Yeah.
Okay.
WandaVision came out January. Falcon. I thought it was all at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, no, they spread it out.
Falcon,
because
Loki.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier was
Hawkeye
what, like
in
April?
November. No, March.
Was it March?
Mm-hmm. March, from March to April, and then Loki came June to July. What If was August to October. Hawkeye November to December. Moon Knight started everything over March to May. Miss Marvel June to July. She-Hulk August to October.
So
And
technically,
then-
it was supposed to be Falcon and the Winter Soldier because that was following the events after Endgame. Oh my God. Following that, because we're talking about Cap and all of that, the passing of the shield, that was supposed to come out. Then it was supposed to be Loki. Then WandaVision was supposed to be last because that flowed right into Multiverse of Madness. That was supposed to come out a year before it did, and then that got pushed back. And again, Chapek also took the marketing from other projects and used it for Wakanda Forever. All those projects suffered, and he was fired for it. He did a lot of trash. For one, Chapek did a lot of trash. So let's just keep it real. He did a lot of trash, and the problem with this is the problem with WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness. You had Sam Raimi on this project. You fired I can't think of the director, Scott Derrick, I believe.
shit,
I can't think of his name, but you got Sam Raimi on. You got totally different writers on Multiverse of Madness than you had on WandaVision. So WandaVision feels disjointed because you never moved over and allowed those Scott Derrickson. Yeah. So you never had these writers talking to each other. So Wanda in Multiverse of Madness seems like a crazy Karen compared to the character development we got out of WandaVision. Because the whole thing about, and this is another thing, the whole thing about the Disney Plus was supposed to be those characters in Disney Plus, the side characters getting their story told. That's what it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You have a hint from, A-list characters and A-list stars coming into those, but those are really what it was supposed to be. And to me, they did a great job with Loki. They did a great job with WandaVision, but then they what they did with Wanda in Multiverse of Madness made no sense compared to WandaVision. That's just like if we go to into this new Captain America New World Order or whatever it's going to be called, the Brave and the Bold, or Brave New World, or
Brave and the Beautiful.
Yeah, but the Bold and the Beautiful, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You go into that, and then all of the character development that you have with Falcon and Winter Soldier is thrown out the window. What does it matter? You know what I mean? So it has to be something that they have to give us to hold our attention to.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just don't, because there was no Bible. That's what you get when you don't have nothing to really go back and look at and pull from, and you know what I'm saying, because the Lord doesn't, you know what I'm saying, Lord doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is mantles. Pass the mantle. Lord does not matter.
Give me that mantle, that boy.
Yeah,
that
pass the mantle, man. It's just weird that a lot of people didn't really necessarily like Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought it was actually really
solid.
Good. I thought it was actually solid. And I hope that they can build from it. I don't like Falcon being Captain. That's my personal thing. I don't like him being Captain America. I ain't like it in the comics. I don't like it here. Because I think it's a waste of an original character.
You had U.S. Agent, who was Captain America, and then they created U.S. Agent after the backlash of a Black Bucky. Y'all forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like what Captain America. I forgot which one. It was like in 80s, 86, 87, whatever that cover was. And then he got so much backlash. They immediately gave the title back to Captain and made it into Steve Rogers and created U.S. Agent. So would have been better to have, if he's going to hold the mantle for a certain period of time, do what they did with U.S. Agent and create, okay, if he's not going to be Falcon, he's not going to be Captain America, can he be this new iteration of this character, of a new character? You know what I mean?
I got a way better story they could have did, since they wanted to deal with race or him being in the shadow of Captain America, who is a white man. Mm-hmm. They should have just played on Falcon being a fucking sidekick. That's all. I mean, it was an alley-oop layup right then, and you know what I'm saying. Play on that shit. Like, damn, dog, you've been running behind. You know what I'm saying? But what are you doing? He gone now. So what can you do to step up and make people respect you as who you are? Right. Not take on the mantle of Captain. You know what I'm saying? Of Captain America. How does the world see Falcon? How does the world see?
I think they did a good job in Falcon and the Winter Soldier when they was talking about that. You know what I mean?
No, they did, but they should have did it without him being Cap, though. They did a good job as far as them bringing that awareness up, and that's what I'm saying. You keep that awareness, but he didn't have to be Cap to push that message. That's all I'm saying. To push that, he didn't have to become Cap.
And I think that is I forgot who the writer was. The writer is for that Captain America when they made Sam Cap. Because I got the I think the one shot was like called Two Caps or whatever like that. Yeah, and it has Captain America. Yeah, it's Captain America, Sam Wilson and Steve Rogers on the cover.
Remember, Bucky was Cap for a while. When
Cap Bucky
died,
was
Bucky
Cap.
took over.
Yeah, he was Cap.
Or fake died, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
Bucky took over for that.
Yeah, he took over. I mean, but again, he went back to being Winter Soldier, which was more progressive in his story, kind of like what Gray said. You know what I'm saying? Sam Wilson didn't have to be Captain Progressive story. I believe do what they did with Winter Soldier and they did with U.S. Agent. Have him be it for a while. Have him have the backlash. But like, damn it, I'm Falcon. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand the backlash I could be for being what you think is a symbol of America, and really hammer that home. You know what I'm saying? But still be Falcon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, have him have a little attitude about it for a while. Have him go to a kind of an anti-hero route. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could be like, well, why are you so angry? And that will tell. I get what you're saying. That could tell a better story. Like, dude, I was trying to be Captain America. You act like my people that bleed here, die here for this country, help build this country. You know what I'm saying? And then once I became a symbol of what you think America, I was rejected. And you could be able to tell that story of him, progressing as a better Falcon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a sidekick. I'm my own man.
I'm my own man.
You know what I'm saying?
And I get that because you got to think
and get that damn bird from him too. Right. My bad. I'm sorry.
But now you good because you got to think this isn't the Sam Wilson from the comics. This isn't the pimp, the gangster or what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the pimp.
This is
Y'all forgot. Yeah, it was a Jamaican pimp.
It was a Jamaican. This is Sam Wilson, the soldier. Like, who, you know what I'm saying? I did missions on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can hold my own. I really do this. So that's what we need to see. We need to see him really doing this, not him catching a two-piece every fucking time, turn around, getting beat up, Ant-Man beating him up, or
Tony Stark shooting him in the chest.
Right, randos beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, show us that what his training, what his actual Air Force training was about. Show us how
it was crazy. We got that. The first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier was phenomenal. Because we got to see what he looks like running his own missions, his own co-op missions.
Let us see that. And I didn't like the fact
I just don't like Anthony Mackie's face, boy. God, no. My bad.
I didn't like the fact that he was broke. Like, I don't get how you working for the government, CIA or whoever the hell he working with, Black Ops, and you ain't got no money.
Yeah, man, on that Peter Parker budget.
Come on, these dudes, man. Look, man. I knew a couple of Blackwater guys. I knew a couple of actual Mercer. These dudes make money.
Yeah,
these
they're not broke. Yeah, they're not broke.
Contractors, they make money.
Yeah, they're not broke.
You know what I'm saying? So
at all. Somebody playing with Sam.
Yeah, like what is going on? Why you ain't got no money, man? What? Stark ain't leave y'all a couple of, even if he just gave you $1 million, gave him $1 million, like what is going on, man?
Yeah, he left all of that to Morgan.
No stock options. He ain't toned it into, hey man, buy into my stock. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. Like come on,
nothing.
Man.
Didn't even give a piece of damage control.
Nothing. Come on, like this Cap ain't. How Cap surviving and you know what I'm saying? Cap been gone since fucking the 40s. He come up, he good.
He came back with a knot. All right, so revamping at Marvel. What do you think? You think the revamping is going to be good for Marvel? Make sure you put it in the
I want to before we I do want to touch on I wanted to ask you, how do you think that what's the next thing that they got to do? Because we got to get this Marvels out of the way. I think
Deadpool is after that.
A good movie. Well, this Fate, because we know, like you said, I think they're gonna go back and probably retool Deadpool a little bit, because there's no need to rush it. Even though I know they say it's keeping the same date, I don't necessarily think they need to keep it. If they're gonna spend money the right way.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah. I do gotta address this. Gray, you are 1,000% correct. Yeah. You were 1,000. They made the black man broke. Winter Soldier was he wasn't broke. He was living
he went and got some Wakandan gold or some shit like that and came back to the States.
Boy, they did Sam wrong, dog. It's Anthony Mackie. I'm sorry. It's Anthony Mackie. This is what Anthony Mackie get for having that face. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna meet Anthony Mackie one day. He gonna punch me in mine. But like I heard what you said about my face, motherfucker.
Yeah, but no, just like how do you? Because now you got to get to where you're going. Whatever the rebrand is, the reboot, you got to get to where you're going. And do you have? Are you having sacrificial lambs now? Is the Captain America, whatever the fuck this shit is gonna be called, is that gonna be a sacrificial lamb? Marvels, is it now sacrificial lamb? Hopefully Deadpool isn't, but you know what I'm saying. No. All of these shows.
See, Ryan is taking care of Deadpool.
No. What I mean by is, even though like Deadpool might be, like I think the Marvels is gonna be a good movie, but are they gonna put anything behind it? If you get what I'm saying, like because they remember back then they were setting movies up. A lot of people say that Captain Marvel was in between two. You know what I'm saying?
It really was
good marketing, which is brilliant.
Yeah, it was great marketing.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to do.
Right
now, you just got these movies coming out on an island. You know what I'm saying? Like. The Marvels is on the island. It's sink or swim, which I find disrespectful. You're not setting me up for the best, you know what I'm saying, going forward. We already know we ain't in the best place, and now you just throwing me out there to the wolves, and that's what I mean by like sacrificial lamb. They say they got Fantastic Four ready to go, but I didn't hear nothing at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, and they haven't they because of the actor strike, they can't announce any actors.
Right.
You know, so I would say I'm not worried about Deadpool. Ryan got that in the bag. I'm not worried about that.
No, man.
Just for the simple fact is that he took what was that? $75 million budget. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't really hire a bunch of people, did a bunch of, and that's what I was talking about before, did a bunch of marketing himself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Ryan. It's Ryan. That's my favorite character actor, period, is Ryan Reynolds. So I'm not worried about what he does. He made what? He made $1 billion by himself in a movie that was 75 million or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about him. What I'm worried about is if the Marvels, because there's been a lot of marketing that's been hitting towards the Marvels ever since Barbie. Right. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of marketing going in. What I don't want is my girl DaCosta. Nia DaCosta. What I don't want to happen is that she gets in this big budget franchise, and they
she
don't
done
put.
She done. I'm
gonna be so pissed. I would be hurt for her.
Done. And that's what I mean. Like, you're setting.
Don't want to set her up for failure.
They setting this whole movie, everything up for Brie Larson. I know a lot of people don't like her. I like Brie Larson. Even my girl Tiana Paris. Like, you're setting these people up for. Unless this movie is phenomenal. Now, again, we don't know what happens at the end of Loki. Mm-hmm. We don't know if Deadpool might show up or the effects of Loki might affect the Marvels or whatever. We don't know. We don't know if somebody secretly big cast is and they see and we find out Blue Marvel is in there. And you like, holy shit, they really did that's
it.
What I'm saying. They gotta
hit a home run.
Yeah, they gotta get some butts in seats. Or get some people talking, about these things like we used to. Because right now Loki has us talking, but it's still not there.
Because we are, and plus we have it. I mean, we're talking, it's good. We're not all the way towards the finish line, because once He Who Remains came and we seen Jonathan Majors, I fell out my seat. I was ready. I'm talking about it. Jonathan Majors in the MCU. You know what I'm saying? We just
that's because we thought we were going somewhere and we never got there.
We never really got there. So
we never got there.
And again, by Chapek was out here, on his Master P, and I think that's why they're course corrected. I think that's why the show. I mean, the director came out and said, no, we didn't reshoot anything. We're still riding with Jonathan Majors, aka. Hold on, wait a minute. Hashtag Kang Gang.
Gang.
We bringing it back. Kang Gang.
Gang.
I really feel like if they knock Loki completely out the ballpark like they did before, because the show was good, they just didn't really go where I think they should have went with it, right? If they knock this out and they set something up for either Deadpool, you know what I'm saying, or anything, then I'm telling you, especially if it affects the Marvels. If it affects the Marvels, then it makes more sense. Let's say, for instance, I know, Gray, you said Yaya is available for Blue Marvel since Wonder Man is canceled. But what if? Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna give you one. And it'll make sense because of the tie-in to our last subject. What if Will Smith was Blue Marvel? Give me just a second.
I think it'd be dope.
Because of all the publicity he's getting right now, because of his estranged wife. Oh my! And you see, especially
if it was mysterious, like if they mysterious, you know what I'm saying? And he just kind of walked out, you know what I'm saying? Like, because where he was at, was he on the moon when they went back and found him again? He was on the moon, right? His base. Blue Marvel.
Blue Marvel, yeah.
He was on the moon when they came back and when
you somebody for the Ultimates?
For the Ultimates, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was on the moon. Yeah.
Like if Captain Marvel or Photon showed, you know what I'm saying, like found his base on the moon and he had been there this whole time because they told him he had to retire and shit, and that's how they bring him in. And when they knock on the door or however they get there and turn around and it's fucking Will Smith. Oh, that shit'll go crazy.
It'll go nuts. First of all, it'll have the internet buzzing.
Yeah.
Will Smith has been taking a massive ass whooping now by his estranged wife, and you're looking like he's in the MCU. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and a slap. Yeah.
I don't think they would try to. I don't think that slap hurt him as much as we think it did.
Yeah,
I really
don't think it is.
I think Jada
is making it worse.
No, I think Jada is rehabilitating Will.
Yeah.
Honestly, I sat back and thought about it, and I was when we talked about Jada, I was gonna say this might be how they get Will to get back into the game. We'll talk about it. Okay. This might be a fucking. She's sacrificing herself because she ain't really got no career anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they just signed a prenup. She ain't going nowhere. They just separated.
She ain't going nowhere.
All right. Let's get to our next one. We kind of went a little. I mean, that was a good subject though. But let's talk about Halle Berry tricked by Fox.
Yeah. That
snap! That was nuts. So if you haven't heard, Matthew Vaughn, who was the director of the last X-Men movie, you know, after Bryan Singer nasty ass got kicked out. Yeah, that's a nasty son of a bitch. I don't like that dude. But anyway, he got kicked out. Matthew Vaughn took over the project. They went to go write a script where they had Halle Berry go save, or Storm, played by Halle Berry, go save some African children that was dying, or they were dying of thirst, famine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have any water, so her character was
doing some dope Storm shit.
Yeah, it was some dope Storm shit. And once they was like, okay, you know, we're doing this. Yeah, Halle's seeing it, but we're gonna scrap it as soon as she signs on. That's diabolical crazy shit from Fox. I'm glad they don't have this fucking property anymore. You sex son of a bitch. What do you think about it? Because I when I read this, I'm like, boy, that's cold blooded.
When I because you know, I was like, what are they talking about? Tricked her to come back. So when I read it and I actually listened to, you know what I'm saying, him talking about it, and he was like, man, I'm out of this one. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I can't do the next one after this shit. The way that they did
shout out to him.
Yeah, he was like, I can't do that. He said that was trash. But to even because he walked in, read the script, was like, oh shit, this kind of dope. We gonna really be building up, you know what I'm saying? Then they was like, yeah, as soon as we get her to sign, then I'm gonna throw that shit in the bin. What you mean throw that shit in the bin? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? Like, we need her to sign on. This is Halle Berry coming off of a Oscar win, right? Mm-hmm. And you treating her like this? That's Fox was wrong for that nasty work. That's nasty, man. Like, how do you really only got 2 stars in the movie? Hugh Jackman and Halle Berry made Hugh Jackman into a star. Halle Berry is really the one carrying your shit for casual fans, because don't nobody know this Australian dude to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about that first X-Men film. Who all you knew in that movie?
Exactly.
Halle Berry.
Exactly, was Halle Berry, because nobody really knew.
I mean, Professor. You knew.
Oh yeah. Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. They ran. I mean, they were the 2 big stars of the film, besides Halle Berry.
Besides Halle Berry, that's all who you knew, and you treated. I said, that is. How do you even do that? And you know what I'm saying. And salute to her being the ultimate professional. This didn't come from her.
Nope.
She didn't, you know what I'm saying? She didn't let the cat out the bag or anything like that. She came in, did whatever she, you know what I'm saying, what they told her to do, and she left. Now her role was expanded a little bit in X3.
And I'm glad it was.
But it was still some bullshit.
Yeah. I like the fact that her role was expanded because they showed her being a little bit more of a leader like she is in the comics. Mm-hmm. I don't like that damn Tyler Perry wig that she had on the top of her face. I don't like that. That wig was horrible.
That was a Mary J. Blige wig, man.
Yeah, she need to give it back. She need to give it back. I didn't like that. Matter of fact, I gotta pull up that hair, because y'all know that hair is terrible in that movie. But it's also, like I said, her role in all the X-Men movies really hasn't been great, and Storm is way more
multifaceted.
I mean, just everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, go back to the animated cartoon. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They treated Storm with respect. Yeah. In a lot of these films, did not treat Storm with respect. You know what I'm saying? They treated Storm damn near like a sidekick. They did the same thing with Cyclops. They focus. I understand,
which is crazy. The 2 leaders, the 2 probably most other. I mean, Wolverine is real conflicted, but she is conflicted. Cyclops is conflicted. He want to be a Boy Scout, but he realizes, man, Magneto might be right. Storm is conflicted because she really believes in Xavier's dream, but at the same time, she like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, what is, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of story, a lot of conflict. She don't know if she, you know what I'm saying? She don't look at herself as a goddess, even though she did that as, you know what I'm saying, in her teenage years, but she don't look at herself as no goddess.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? She want to be regular Storm, you know what I'm saying? Fifth Ave, shop in New York. You know what I'm saying? That's what she wants to be. Cyclops wants to be the Boy Scout, but he can't be the Boy. Yeah, that wig was
I'm telling you, that wig ain't wigging. That wig
I
look
mean,
like
it ain't no different than the X2 wig.
The X2 wig wasn't that good either. I mean, she looked
none
better.
Of her wigs
Yeah, none of her wigs look good. That man, they did her wrong. I don't care what nobody say. They did Storm wrong. Storm, one of my favorite X-Men, and they did her wrong. They did her wrong. They did Cyclops wrong too. So, but you know what I'm saying? Looking back at that, not to get away from them doing Halle Berry dirty, but it just seems like this was just a money grab for Fox. This wasn't. Yeah. This goes back to people not caring about the IP, the people not caring about the property and things like that. Like we just need Halle Berry to come back so we can sell this movie. Without Halle Berry, we can't sell this movie, and that's what it was about. They got rid of Cyclops in that film. Terrible.
Had Jean Grey. I don't even know what you want to call that shit. That shit. The more I go back and I watch that, and I'm like, what were they thinking? What was going on in this movie? It was like 8 different stories in that movie going on. Exactly. They brought the Juggernaut in for no reason. Like,
and he wasn't Professor X's half brother. No, nothing.
Juggernaut, bitch. Like, I don't know. That movie was
ass. I mean, it wasn't. It's not as okay.
Because you go back and watch that movie, it does not hold up. X2 holds up.
X2, okay. I liked elements of X3 more than I liked X2. You know what I mean? There's certain elements that I liked of X3. They did. They did. I can't deny the points that you're making. I think it's like the story was good because I did think the cure, the kid being the cure, and they're using his blood because they kind of did something similar to that in the X-Men animated series, which I think was a comic run too. You know what I'm saying, with the cure and all of that, but that had to do with Rogue in the cartoon and all of that.
It was Leech.
It was Leech, more like. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it kind of did that, but of course, the X-Men animated cartoon did it better. But it, like I said, it was, for me, you're right. It was a cash grab. They knew that, if we don't make this, the IP still goes back to Marvel. So we got to do something with this. Let's slap this together. Just call it X-Men. Bryan Singer is gone. Let's just get somebody in here who can. And now the action scenes were pretty good. You know what I'm saying? In the movie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The action scenes were pretty good. Even with the Juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Stupid because none of the story makes sense, but there's other stuff that's better than that. Yeah, and you're right. The kitty. Well, I mean, yeah.
This is what they should have did.
He does need to be redeemed.
Yeah. When Wolverine went to in the Wolverine, which is one of my favorite Wolverine movies.
Yeah, you talking about the Wolverine?
Yeah, the Wolverine. Yeah, I like the Wolverine. I did.
I didn't like the end for shit.
I didn't like the end. I'm with you on that. I did not like that. Silver Samurai
Silver Samurai is one of my dogs, and man.
But they should have made it an Ogun story and had him, Kitty Pryde over there. You know what I'm saying? She gets kidnapped, learns, karate, not karate, but ninjutsu and shit like that. He goes to save her. She's bad. He got to fight her, and it's some shit that they could have played with on that. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have went crazy with that story.
Like Logan, of course, is top tier.
Yeah,
Logan is dope. I mean, but look what they did with X-Men's Origins. Like, for one, I let anybody know that Deadpool is my favorite character of all time. This is my number one favorite character of all time.
You like Wade Wilson in that, man.
Man, that shit was. I like Wade before whatever the hell they did with him towards the end of that movie. I don't know what the hell. And I had it on bootleg before the movie came out. It was unfinished.
It was no special effects.
No special
He didn't have no claws, or sometimes the claws look like cartoon fucking. It was bad, but yeah, I had the bootleg too.
Yeah, I had the bootleg. I was like, what? I never went to the movies and watched it because I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Wolverine versus Ninjas. That was the film. They failed. It's a lot. It's because Logan is my is one of my other favorite characters of all time. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's certain things that I like in my X-Men movie, and they never gave it. So the only redeeming one is, to me, the Wolverine. I mean, not the Wolverine, but Logan. That's if you're gonna do anything, hell, X-Men Origins video game was better than the whole damn movie.
I was just telling my homeboy at work about he was like, I ain't never played that guy. I was like, you never played this
game
shit?
Is
he was like, I don't even remember. I was like, oh man, this shit here? I still got it.
That mug is dope. The opening scene is dope. It's way better than like what was all the story in the game is better than the movie.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, like dude, even when you got funky ass whatever that thing is, they call itself dead. That was Kill Puddle. That wasn't Deadpool. That was Kill Puddle.
Kill Puddle.
You know what I mean? Even that was better in the video game than it was in the movie. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But what do y'all think about what Fox did with Halle Berry? Is this something that you think goes along in Hollywood a lot? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all put it in the comment section below. I just feel really bad that they did Halle like that. And
they better pay her. She better got the bag for that. She better got the bag for that, man. Cause
I think she died. These damn this one fly. God, I can't wait to catch his ass. But anyway, I hate that. This is one fly down here. Man, I'm gonna catch his ass again. I'm gonna get him. But yeah, what do y'all think, man? Like I said, she should have got paid. She should have got paid, and if she didn't, well, I think Ryan's gonna take care of her in this next Deadpool movie, since we're doing multiverse. All right. The main the main subject is Jada talking too much. She is on a world tour with my man.
Yes, she is, man. Yes,
she's
she is
on a world tour. Is Jada doing too much? All y'all who was in here at the beginning that was waiting for the Jada story, y'all come back now.
Come on back.
Talking about Jada. Come on back. Come on now. We talking about Jada.
Come on back.
Is Jada doing too much? Blue, what is your thoughts on Jada's world tour?
Jada is wilding. Now I know I said I'm gonna take my conspiracy theory and put that to the side and just look at it for what it is. Yeah. Jada is out here wilding, man. Just talking, saying shit like we didn't need to know all this shit you saying. Then I saw the little TikTok video. You know, you got them TikTok detectives, right?
Hey, Sherry.
What's up, Sherry?
Doing just enough.
Just enough to do what? For what? Just enough for what? Man, she lying on Tupac. Like the lady put the dates together. As you know what I'm saying? Like when Tupac was
somebody did a TikTok and they put everything together.
Put everything together. Right? From when Tupac was when a lot of people don't know, Tupac was married when he was locked up.
Yeah, he was married to
he was married.
I can't think of her name.
Not Kenyatta.
No, not Kenyatta, because that's Quincy Jones's
right. He was married. He was married to this. Yeah. I forgot her name, but he was married to her for
because he was writing letters to her. Hold on, because I'm on this. Tupac's wife.
Oh, to promote her book? Yeah, I guess, to promote. I don't think nobody gonna buy her funky book because she's telling all the damn business already.
She's a funky book.
She's telling the business.
Married his girlfriend, Keisha Moore. Keisha Moore is a whole stud out here. Oh, never mind. No, I'm looking at the picture. But yeah, on April 29, 1995, Shakur married his then girlfriend, Keisha Moore, pre-lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. Got locked up at Rikers, right? Jada was in Baltimore at the time.
I mean, it ain't that far. That's a train ride.
It's not, but this is the thing. This is how the lady put it all together. Because Jada told the story about how her and Will hooked up. This was during the time that he was locked up.
Matter of fact, while you telling that story, let me go get Will's book real quick. Go ahead and finish telling that story.
While Tupac was locked up, Will hit up Jada because Will had just got a divorce or was divorcing, so he called Jada. Jada was in Baltimore, had just bought a brand new crib. She said she hadn't even moved into the crib, so she flew right out to LA to go be with Will Smith. Not went up to Rikers to go see motherfucking Tupac talking about why would he propose to marry her if he already married? Why he locked up? That don't make no sense, Jada. Come on, man. Jada just out here just lying, man. I need Jada to do better, right? I need Jada to do better. Then after Tupac gets out, his marriage is annulled, and then he gets with Kenyatta. There was no Jada in the picture at all. Not saying him and Jada wasn't friends or anything like that, but he wasn't asking Jada to marry him. Like every chance she gets, she tried to bring up Tupac. Like, let that man rest, man. Talk about Will. Talk about how Will don't do nothing but show affection to you and is by your side all the time, and you just be mushy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel sorry for Will, man. They put a montage together of Will at all the red carpet events and things like that. And it started off like them two being, like, you could tell they was for each other. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, and cheat with white. What you mean and cheat with white women? Who you saying that Will cheated with white women? So what is this? Jada getting her lick back? That what this is? You don't get a nigga back like that. You know what I'm saying? That what it is.
Hey, he was out here humping Barbie though. Let's be real.
And
yeah,
but guess what? According to them, they've been separated since 2016. When did that movie come out?
According to her.
When did that movie come out?
What, Barbie?
Not Barbie. The movie that him and Will
Oh, you talking about the
Suicide Squad and the other movie that they was in.
Hold on. Hey Siri. When did the Suicide Squad release? August 5th, 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
They were separated.
They were separated. Barbie was heartbroken because Will was giving her that ping ping. He was giving her that big Willie style along with it.
This is according to her. They were separated. She said since 2016. He started what?
Oh, Focus. I forgot about Focus.
And Focus also, yeah.
I forgot about Focus.
Focus. And even if he did start it, she finished it with the damn August Alsina, did she not? I think she got her lick back. I think he got drug enough through. You know what I'm saying? Through the month.
That face is forever a meme in history when he was on the red table talk. Entanglement.
It's always gonna be a meme. To me, Cher say no. How not? How? You just dismantled this man on the red table talk. He on that like, hold on, Jada, what? I thought we was finna come in and talk about my movie I got coming out or something. You know what I'm saying? You bombard me with this bullshit.
Hold on, I'm trying to find in the book where he started to date, where he talks about dating Jada at the first time. To me, this is just to me. You never chase a woman who don't want you. That's I'm gonna be honest with you. Never chase a woman who don't want you. You know what I mean? That woman did not want him.
Jerry say Will being the victim. How's Will being the victim? Will ain't said shit. Will ain't said nothing, Jerry. So how are we eating up him being the victim? He ain't said nothing.
During August. August was her lick back. I knew once I put that thumbnail up, people gonna come flooding it here.
Like, think of Sherry. Will ain't said nothing.
Hold on, wait a minute. I think Jada got a lot more Skeletor in her closet. No, Will after he did that movie when he was with the boy, he got some stuff he don't want people to see either.
Which one?
What's the
7 Degrees of Separation?
Yeah.
Wait, that was early, man. That was early. That was his second film, first film. Either way, Skeletor. Yeah, come on, man. You think Will Smith ain't out here with some shit going on just like Jada?
Oh yeah, I know. He just ain't snitching.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Sherry talking about Will like to be the victim. He ain't played the victim yet. I need him to come out and be sad and act
Actually, no. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm saying that's why I have a different take. I think Jada's doing God's work out here. because
No,
she's
I
giving
do.
content to everybody.
Everything.
So,
Yeah, she
and
is.
she's giving content. And now let me tell you the second part. Okay, she's going to promote a book that everybody's going to read now because she constantly talking.
I don't think nobody
And then
read
what they're going to do is they're going to take this book like Will. Okay,
Like the Will
book
book.
Desire. They're going to do it like this, and they're going to go through and they're going to dissect it. Number one, to make sure that all talking points are correct. Okay, this is the third thing. Keep doing this to Will and let him show up in a movie that is successful. You know what I'm saying? Because because right now, everybody feels sorry for Will.
But that's what I said earlier.
Yeah, that's what you said earlier.
Rehabilitation.
Yeah, exactly. If I was Will, I would say shit. Let her talk.
Go ahead.
Let her cook now.
And you know what? Because according to her, she won't shut up. They still married. They working on everything. You know what I'm saying? And they all hunky dory. And you know what I'm saying? This might be a tag team, motherfucking.
This is
might be
okay. The thing that people were trying to say, Jonathan Majors and Megan Good was doing their PR team.
Yeah,
exactly what they're doing. The PR team, look, okay, Jada, why don't you do this? Will had this whole slap incident. We're trying to get his career back on track, right?
Yeah.
So won't you come out with a tell-all book? We're gonna send you on everywhere. You're gonna say some of the most outlandish shit that you could possibly think in your mind. You know what I'm saying? But say it because people they're gonna be clamoring for the book, and everybody anticipating for the book. And you're gonna be a villain. You're gonna be the villain. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna build Will back up. So when he does come out in Blue Marvel or as Blue or whatever, he's going to blow.
Well, Bad Boys is coming.
Up.
Bad Boys is coming first. So.
Bad Boys is coming. But just think about it. That slap was very detrimental to both of their careers, right? Everybody turned on Chris. But everybody turned on. I think because everybody was the reason why I said detrimental to her career because the way that they responded to everything. You know what I mean? The way that she came out was like, we need healing or whatever. But then run back to tape and she was laughing.
Yeah, because what I didn't like was she acted like the story has changed like 3 times with her when it comes to the slap. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's been 3 different stories. Now I was like, I thought it was a skit. Bitch, you knew that wasn't no goddamn skit. You know Will. You know what I'm saying? You act like you don't know your goddamn husband. You know what I'm saying?
I never knew him.
Right. Maybe she don't know this much. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, even though I do think it's publicity, I still think it's true. I still think that the shit that she's saying and how she feel is true.
Keita said it's equal energy. Listen, they both have their sneaky links, but that's fine. But her constantly talk embellishments about Tupac. Yeah, get the Tupac thing. But he did say, hold on, wait a minute. There is a song where he's talking about the Zodiac freezes and Virgos. And Virgos. And guess who was a September 18th of Virgo? I'm just saying. Look, and especially she went on the Red Table Talk talking about how much of a freak, how much, sexually, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you know what I mean? She couldn't help herself. She wanted sex from anything, anywhere, anytime. She said that, not Dre Mack. So when she saying this stuff about Pac, I'm just saying she might have got her some in the halls of Baltimore or on the set of a different world.
I mean, I don't doubt that. You know what I'm saying? I don't doubt that, but that's not. I don't think anybody's questioning that. What everybody's questioning is
other stuff.
Yeah, you've been married to Will Smith for how long now? Kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? A whole lifetime. It's Tupac could be what? 50 something. Tupac died when he was what? 23, 24?
Yeah, Tupac died at 25.
25.
Yeah, right after his
20,
25th
you know what I'm
birthday.
saying? It's been 30 years. How long has it been since Pac died? 96?
Yeah, that was 96. So 18 years. Her daughter is just as old as.
It's more than 18 years.
Is it 18 years?
You got to think 2000 was 2023 right now.
Am I that old?
Yes, Dre, we old, bro. It's 20, like Grace say, 27 years, man.
Old shit.
It's been long. She been with Will Smith longer than Tupac has been alive or was alive.
Was alive. Golly. God, I'm old. Y'all just made me feel really
she did want to
horrible.
marry Will. When Will called her,
He did not want to marry her. He did not. She did not want to marry.
Yes, she did.
No, they said it on Red Table Talk. On the Red Table Talk.
Lie. Think about how it happened. If she didn't want to marry this nigga, she wouldn't have dropped it. She left her. She hadn't even moved into her house. She had just bought a brand new house, left that shit, and went to go get with Will.
I'm trying to find it. It's in the book. Talking about how they got together, but I mean, I don't know what freaking page it's on. But I know damn well she said she didn't want to get pregnant by that dude. Matter of fact,
pregnant, man. I could see pregnant.
She didn't want to get pregnant by him.
Yeah, I remember her saying that. I do remember that.
Let me see if I can find the Red Table Talk. Where she said she didn't want to. I got the episode right here. You got the whole episode?
Yep. If it's still on Facebook, let me see.
I mean, they go even Hong Kong is talking about Will and Jada. Hong Kong, this life Asian Hong Kong is talking about 5 Red Table Talk episodes for context on Will and Jada. They're even going in. You know how mega of a star you got to be when Hong Kong is talking about you? I'm trying to go to Hong Kong. I ain't trying to be the subject of a conversation, but damn. If you got that episode where they were talking,
I got it up. I'm trying to find the actual.
Yep, her mom did get her to do it. Hold on, Pam. You said no. Jada said on Red Table Talk she didn't want to marry Will. They got married because Gammy, made her do it. I watched that, but I felt so bad for Will. I'm like, damn, you would chase a motherfucker who didn't want you. And let's be real, a lot of men. Let me. Why you doing that? Let me make myself solo real quick. Hey man, look. Hey, this is your man Dre Mac. Stop chasing motherfuckers that don't want you. Ladies, stop chasing these men who don't want you. Chase somebody who wants you. This is a public service announcement for the Dre Mac Show. All views are not viewed by Blue, but it's viewed by motherfucking me. Don't be chasing these motherfuckers who don't want you now. Back to our regular scheduled program. And they had to force Will to divorce his first wife. He doesn't believe in divorce. She told that to her mom in front of Will. Yeah. They were laughing about it. Oh, man, you're not about to embarrass me. Oh, man, I'm sorry. But I do blame Will. I blame Will. Will simped for her. He wanted Jada so bad that he was willing to try to fight Tupac over her. Tupac would have gave that man business, and that would have been in the Big Willie style right then and there. You know what I mean?
I think
so. I blame a lot of this on Will. A lot, dude. I'm gonna be real. I love Will Smith. I think Will Smith is an amazing person. I think he's amazing talent, but he brought that shit on himself. You do not chase somebody who don't want you. You force her you got her pregnant. All of that. That's his fault.
That's his fault.
That's his fault.
This is when they talking about it right here. Let's
okay, go ahead.
And I was in the car and I had Jada's number. I literally walked right out from there. I called Jada because you had moved back to Baltimore.
I had bought a house.
You bought a house in Baltimore. She was not going to live in
trading.
Hollywood. She had left the business and bought a farm in Baltimore.
That's amazing. I bought a farm.
I said, hey, Jada, what's up? It's Will. She said, hey, how you doing? I said, good. I said, are you seeing anybody?
Oh, my God.
And she said, no. I said,
wait,
cool,
she wasn't seeing Tupac? I thought she was seeing Tupac at this time.
She said you wasn't seeing no Tupac was. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. You know. What year was this? Go back a little bit.
And my dumbass was like,
go back a little bit. So we can. I'm about to drop
this. Was right when down. This was right when he was getting it. This was right when he had just saying that he was going to divorce his wife. Soon as that happened, because he didn't want to divorce his wife.
Okay. All right.
He didn't want to divorce his wife, his first wife.
Let me take that. I'm gonna take the banner down. No, I'm gonna leave the banner up. Go ahead.
So you're gonna make somebody stay with you who doesn't love you. And I was like, what? I'm actually not. Nope, I'm not. And I was like, that was the one that got me. And I remember I was
look
like,
at the way she looking at him.
Papers.
Oh, pause. Look at the way she
there.
looking at this man. Like, nigga, I did not want you. Honestly, I really didn't want you. You was chasing me, and I just finally said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Give him some, hey man, here you go, pussy. You know what I mean? Here you go. Shit, you chased me. Here you go. All right, I give up. She's like that cat Pepe Le Pew always chasing. You know what I'm saying? After a while, like, here. Shit.
And I was in the car, and I had Jada's number. I literally walked right out from there. I called Jada. Because you had moved back to Baltimore.
I had bought a house.
You bought a house in Baltimore. She was not going to live in Hollywood. She had left the business and bought a farm in Baltimore.
That's amazing. I bought a farm.
I said, hey, Jada, what's up? It's Will. She said, hey, how you doing? I said, good. I said, are you seeing anybody?
Oh, my God.
And she said, no. I said, cool, you're seeing me now.
Yes, they did it.
And my dumb ass was like,
thank you. Hey, my dumb ass was like,
she got.
That proves to you she never wanted that man in the first place. He chased her, and she said she settled for Will Smith. She settled for Will Smith.
But to move the way she did, it was something she saw out of that. That's what I mean by she wanted that shit. It was something she saw out of that. You just bought a farm in Baltimore and dip out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She just left the business. You know what I'm saying? No matter, I don't think Wu was making that much money. I don't think she made a lot of money on that.
95. I'm looking at their timeline. This was in 95. Because Will
Hey, great, I swear, bro. I swear. That's the way that she kind of looks. Like, please don't hurt this dude. He over there looking stupid. The way this story sounds, you gonna date me now. No, okay. It's, oh, God, Lee.
You gonna date me
Will
now.
made himself, I'm sorry. To me, Will made himself look a fucking dummy right here. Look at his face. He's happy. And she's like, my dumb ass.
Let me ask you this. Can we blame somebody who really is in love with, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I watched a whole time, well, it was like a montage of them, and you can kind of see Jada fade away from Will throughout every red carpet. They was lovey-dovey when it first started. They were showing, them on red carpet, they kissing, taking pictures, and then it slowly became like every time he go in, he'll go in for the kiss, but she'll like turn her head this way, and he wouldn't get the kiss. Or she'll try to take his glasses off and then reposition herself so they could take the picture. Then it just became they ain't even kissing no more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I think I can't really blame. I mean, I can call him a sucker. Being a sucker, yeah. But I can't blame somebody who putting 100. I would say,
but you putting you putting 100% on somebody who clearly has all the vibrations in the world that don't want you. They don't want you. They want your assets. She wants your assets.
I mean, but how hard is it if you will? You like, okay, this nigga dead. I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could went to jail. You think he made his move when he went to jail? Like,
Tupac
locked up.
Like,
I'm sliding in.
I ain't got nothing. Once he died, it was like, man, I ain't got shit to worry about. I'll be number 2 to a ghost. I'm good. He didn't think that ghost would be that damn big. Like, this is Casper level type. This is motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? The poltergeist around this bitch. Like, nah, man.
It's Tupac though. Like, okay, all right. I'm gonna read because Pam is right. Because we around birthday twin. Will's birthday is the day before mine. I didn't chase a motherfucker who didn't want me before, so I know that's why I tell men don't chase somebody who don't want you. You know what I'm saying? Don't have nobody chasing you that you don't want. It's a waste of time. Because what he did was, after all these years, after all this expressing this love, because remember, they were the epitome of relationships. Everybody was saying, I want to, if it wasn't Jay-Z or Beyonce, and it wasn't Michelle, you know what I'm saying, and Barack, it was Will and Jada.
That Will and Jada love.
Yeah, they want that Will and Jada love. So everybody looked at that as the epitome of relationships. And what they don't really understand is that Will just literally gave his heart and soul to a person who really did not want. She wanted his assets. She knew coming up a Bad Boys 1 that he was, he was going to be a megastar. You know what I'm saying? His career, I'm talking about, skyrocketed. You know what I'm saying? From 95 all the way up. So he's a megastar. Yeah, you want the assets? Yeah, I'll give you a couple children, but for real, yeah, I don't want you out. And then for how long
during that time?
And then how long did they have with the rumors of an open relationship? So this ain't nothing. What she's saying is really nothing new if you look at it in context. I look at Will was like, I get it. You loved her. You know what I'm saying? Once you're done, you're done. I know how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Right. Trust me. Well, I know how that feels. But again, this was Will's fault. Will was chasing a person who didn't want him. He knew what he was getting with when he got with Jada. He can't be mad at nothing. That's why he ain't saying nothing. Shut up.
I agree. Now, Sherry, I agree with you. She liked it. She liked it.
Hold on, wait a minute. My bad. Hold on. She have liked him enough. Yeah, he was not a bad looking guy. He's rich. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think she liked him more than what you're giving her. I think
he liked her way more.
No, I think she liked him more than what we're giving her credit for. He liked her way more, but I think she did like Will.
But look at her. Okay, look at when they express is him, her, Gammy, their daughter. Look at her. I was a psych major. Look at her body language.
No,
But
she that's
like,
now.
My dumb ass. Why did I do that?
Though. But that what I'm saying is, Drake,
you don't think she was doing that then?
Nah, hell, nope. She
I think she did.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, Drake. That's what I'm saying. Go back and watch how they were interacting when they first got together. It wasn't no, oh shit, I'm with this motherfucker now. It wasn't that.
I think she played a role. I think she played a role. Hold on, wait a minute. It said J. Cole fixing to change his bars on no role model. Hold on, wait a minute. I feel bad, but damn, he ain't helping himself either. I don't think he should. Let your PR team.
At first, I was saying, because he did put out a little statement earlier. I think it was either last night or earlier today. But him being quiet is like, just let Jada do whatever she does.
Yeah.
I'm with Cher. Now she definitely liked him, just not like he liked her. That's now. Before it wasn't like that. Yeah, it wasn't like that before. I think now I'm gonna tell you this. She feeling herself in this moment. Remember, she fucking out in this moment.
Oh yeah, she is with Al. Yep, she was with August.
She all over. You know what I'm saying? It might be November in this motherfucker, but in her head it was August. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm about to say keep playing the clip because I'm looking at just the way that she's moving. The way that she's moving.
On the plane, came back to LA and never spent one night in her farm in Baltimore. No. Never spent one night in the house she bought.
That's actually kind of sad. Yeah. I always know how much you wanted to have that kind of life. Yeah. You know?
It's okay.
I know.
Because I got you.
I know. But it's just like...
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then we started dating, and then I got pregnant.
Yeah.
2 years in. I knew the moment after the act that I was pregnant. The moment. But I knew that night, and
Will couldn't wait.
He didn't believe me, but I knew. And it was almost like, those big locks on the bank?
Yeah.
Those big turning locks? I could feel that in my womb.
You got to think, because I just looked up what was going on from 95 to 97. I think they got married in 97. She had did coming off of, because Will had said that she was done acting. Coming off of Demon Night. Demon Night.
Nutty Professor, Demon Night.
Then Nutty Professor. Then she did set it off. 96 was Jada's year. You know what I'm saying? Nutty Professor set it off. Yeah. Then she came back and was in Scream 2. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was just, you know what I'm saying, that first.
The first act.
But she was on fire for those 2 years.
Yep, she was.
Now, was this due to Will influence in Hollywood, or you know what I'm saying? Like, but either way, what I'm trying to get at is she was on fire. If she wouldn't have, maybe going back to what you're saying, she saw the opportunity in Will to get back into Hollywood, because I'm looking at them saying about her always wanting a farm and didn't even get a chance to even live in that motherfucker. Didn't even get the chance. You know what I'm saying? To me, that says something.
That does.
That says something.
Well, I mean, how can I
it says something? It can say a lot, but it said, to me, it says more than what this, like you said, revisionist history. Yeah, right there. She like, man, my dumb ass. Yeah, you saying my dumb ass right now, because in this clip, y'all separated. According to you, y'all separate. Now, Will wasn't separated in this clip. She was. You know what I'm saying? In this clip, she was separated. So
hold up. Yeah. I'm gonna give you some. This is from the book, right? This is from the book. It said, just for a little okay, she said, I'm on the set shooting Wild Wild West when I got an urgent call from Daddy-O demanding a mandatory and immediate family meeting minus mom, still dressed in chaps and spurs. I joined Harry and Ellen on the call. Did any of y'all talk to your mother? Daddy-O says. We talk to her all the time. Is there something specific? I said, she sent over these divorce papers, Daddy-O said, and I want to know what y'all think I should do with them. Just for a little context, our parents have been separated for 20 years, and they barely exchanged 3 words in the last decades, and the 2 of the words were unprintable. Daddy-O had even started a new family. I had a beautiful new sister named Ashley. So as his loving children, we found ourselves legitimately confused. And as his loving children, we have roles to tend to play. Ella never had time for this foolishness. Harry wants to go head to head and challenge every syllable he utters. And I try to be the peacemaker. Therefore, as a rule, I tend to talk first. If you really think about it, his mom and dad went through the same shit.
Yeah,
is what he's saying. They went through this. They went through the same shit. It was his wife that was like, go ahead, give me a divorce. You already made a family, all of that. Will's used to this, because sometimes we start taking all the role of our family.
We do, but also what I take from that is Will is the only one probably trying to keep this, because I don't think Jada,
like his dad.
Remember, she said she don't want to get a divorce. She don't believe in divorce.
Right.
So she was like, well, fuck it, we'll separate for however many years until we find each other again. You know what I'm saying? That's our whole shit. Will is like, nah, I'm not finna let my family go over no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I saw my mom and my daddy being separated for 20 years and then just out of the blue some divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw that shit. I don't think Will wants to go through the same shit that he saw as a kid or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and that's what I mean. Like, Will, I guess that's what Sherry is trying to say about him playing the victim. I don't think it's him playing the victim. I just think he went through some shit, right?
Or and Sherry could write down kind of what she thinks about the playing the victim thing. Jada ain't leaving the Cody Coos. What's up going on, artists? This is just my personal, just going back to that portion of that book about the divorce between his mom and Daddy-O, right? If they were separated for 20 years and they barely uttered a couple words, do you think that's the reason why Will is not talking right now? You know what I mean? He already seen it as a child growing up, as a young adult. He's seen his mom and dad go through the same thing. I don't have to talk. You want to do your thing? Cool. I'm going to do my thing over here. Cool. I'm just not going to say anything. And I think the main thing is it's kind of like in the story when his mom served the divorce papers to his dad, it just hit him. And I think all of this talking is probably hitting him. And that's why you're like, well, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna let her cook. I ain't gonna even say nothing.
You can tell he passed it, man. Will ain't even though he slapped Chris Rock, Will ain't out to harm nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think
that's why Tupac would have gave him that work. Anyway,
Tupac
go ahead.
would have gave him that work.
Yeah,
Tupac
gave him that work.
Dude, man. Tupac was a little dude.
Man, it don't matter. Hey, hey, look, me and Pac same size. I would have been. Will would have came up on me. Bad boys. What you gonna do? That's the last words you gonna be saying. I'm getting in that ass. No,
how, you know, I ain't even gonna go. But anyway, but nah, just him being a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he a sucker, but he loved Jay. He loved him some Jada, man. Like you said, you saw his. As soon as Jada brought up, and then I got pregnant, Will face lit up. Got your ass, bitch. That's basically what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotcha.
Exactly. With no prenup.
Yeah, because he loved it. That's how much he loved it.
No, that's prenup. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She didn't even go for the prenup. You got her. This is the way I look at it. It maybe this is just because I'm speaking from experience. You getting the girl pregnant, you're chasing after a girl, getting the girl pregnant on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really. She was cool with you in as far as like, you know, humping buddies. You know,
that on purpose, my guy.
My second son. I'm not. Hey, look, I'm truthful. I got his mama pregnant.
At least I mean it, but at least Will was engaged. You was engaged.
I was I was tripping. I was falling over my 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold you because I was taking hurt and pain from my previous relationship and putting that on somebody else. You know what I mean? And I didn't have a chance. This is me just being super transparent. So I understand what Will was doing and why Will was doing. He was tripping because I was over there hurt. You know what I'm saying? Tripping. You know what I mean? Going through all this stuff with my ex-wife. So when I got with my kid's mom, I was tripping. We was just talking. We was just doing our thing. And I got her pregnant on purpose. Tripping. I tell you all the time, falling straight on my face. I paid every ounce of penny of child support for that mistake. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell men, don't chase nobody that don't want you. That's cool with y'all hanging out, kicking it. You getting some from time to time. Cool. Wrap that some bitch up and keep it pushing. Other than that, don't go out there and be Willie dum-dum. You know what I mean? Over there, man, I think we can make it work. No, she never wanted you. You know what I mean? So that's just my public service. That's me being real. Public service announcement. You know what I mean?
What is play some more of this?
He said he think he better let it go.
Uterus,
but it was literally 4 seconds after we had sex, and she goes, I said, babe, you okay? She's like, I'm pregnant. I was like, babe, I think scientifically you're not pregnant. Yet.
I cried that whole night.
Damn.
She cried all night because she was pregnant and she knew.
I was like,
my life is never going to be the same.
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
You see, he being a Libra. Like, he being a Libra right there. That's a Libra move.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to get married, but
we only got married because Gammy was crying.
Well, Gammy, this is what happened. It was almost as if Gammy was like, "You have to get married." So
Gammy still looks
let's
good,
talk about the wedding. Yeah. It was almost like that, and
she completely just was like, "That's not a reality where you're not married." I was
under so much pressure, you know, being a young actress, being young, and I was just like pregnant. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do, but I just knew. I was like, I never wanted to be married.
But you know, let me
She never wanted to be. She knew she never wanted to be married.
Right, but I think I can't put that on. I think a lot of people say that who are married and been married for 20, 25, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of young people.
Are you happy in that marriage?
It ain't about, right, but at that point in time, it ain't even about the happiness and when you get married that young, you know what I'm saying, pregnant, young, shotgun wedding, however you want to call it. It's not you ain't even really thinking about the future. A lot of people don't really think about the future with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just do it. Like, damn, I guess we're supposed to get married, and they do it. Now, later on, problems come up, Ghost of Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? But in that instant, and that's what I'm saying, like, during that time period, they were in love. I think they were in love during that time period.
You think
Jada might have snapped out of it and went back and reverted back to fucking. Yeah, I do think that. I think they was in love.
Or
I think they was in love.
She was maybe she was horny.
No, I think no. I
you
think
really
they was,
think she was in love?
Yeah, because I think they was in love. I really do. I really think he loved her more than she loved him, but they was in love. You know what I'm saying? They was in love. She dropped everything, moved with him, got pregnant. She cried because shit, her life about to change.
Yeah.
Right, which is fine. They get married to try to do the right thing because Gammy, that's some, you know what I'm saying. She listened to her mama.
Yeah, old school, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right thing.
Do the right thing, listen to her mama, stuff like that. And then after a while, she like, well, shit, nigga, I got Tupac, I got August Alsina looking at me, I got this, I got that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tupac.
I think she, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think Tupac mama got his ashes. I think Jada got them.
They say they threw his ashes in the ocean.
Yeah, Jada swam down and got them hoes and dried them out.
Ladies, hold on, wait a minute. I want to ask the ladies that's still in the chat, if you're still in the chat, are you settling or you gonna get pregnant by a man chasing you when he's cool, but he ain't what you want? Put it in the comment section. I guess you can let a little bit more of this run. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get copyright strike.
But let's add this to it. Listen, because this ain't no regular blow up. This ain't Joe Small off the street. This is the hottest actor in the world at this time. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? So he gets you pregnant. You looking at, you know what I'm saying? Big Willie style. This is, you know what I mean?
Mr. Get Jiggy with it himself.
Mr. Get Jiggy with it himself. Sherry said, absolutely the fuck not. You a legend. Will Smith would have got you, Sherry. I don't want to hear that shit. Will Smith would have got you. If Will Smith would have came, Will Smith would have had you. I don't know where you from, Sherry, but wherever you from, he would have had you move on over to Hollywood. He would have got you.
Well, we're moving on down.
Come on, man. I mean, I'm not saying you lying, but I think he would. Big Willie, like Will Smith, the hottest dude in the game. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is the hottest dude in the game. He ain't getting. I don't believe it. I
believe Jay and Beyonce is way more in love than these two Negroes. You said
she talking about Tupac.
My side.
See, you Jada, okay. That's what she said. She said Will Smith wasn't her type. Will Smith wasn't her type. And I believe that.
Yes, and I married him without a prenup.
See? Yeah, and I would have. Come on, man.
Is Keita still here? I want to hear Keita. I want to hear what Keita got to say.
Come on, man.
I want to hear what Keita had to say.
I believe he will. Big Willie style would have went and just got everybody. I don't think you turn it down.
But I mean, women are different than us. Look, I don't even want to go through my roles gallery and be like, because some of them
no, they are. When you're absolutely right, but women are different from us. I would say when it comes to the
now, Big Lizzo asked me, you know what I mean? Hey, we bringing the bananas? Oh, come on, Lizzo.
I agree with you, but you got to think.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Curtin Goldie been rocking for 40 some odd years.
But you know,
never been married.
I think in California, if you live together,
yeah, you live.
Y'all are
I think that's everywhere.
Like that.
Yeah, common law married.
Common law.
Married. Yeah.
But no, I mean, men and women being different in that aspect, I get it. It's because men don't have the opportunities that women have when it comes to the relationship. We don't have that, you know what I'm saying? Like, one woman can snatch up every man in the room. A dude walk in the room and maybe get one. It could be 10 women, 20 women in that room. He might get one, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But a woman walk into that room and there's 20 dudes in there, 20, she could walk out with all 20.
I mean, she could. I mean, we know what we call that in the hood. But
you get what I'm saying. I ain't talking about. I'm just saying, like,
I'm joking.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
she could walk out with 20. She could walk out with 20.
She kept
relationships are like boxing styles make fights. I like that one, Dre. I like
style
that.
Makes fights. Yep. Styles do make fights. If you come in there, you doing some ghetto style, and my man got Jeet Kune Do, you probably gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? You're fighting with your arms out like this, you're gonna lose. You know what I mean? But check this out from his book. I'm gonna read this from his book because he's talking about his visions. He said this, but here's my dichotomy. My wife was my vision. That's the first part of his dichotomy. My wife was my vision.
Jada.
He loved Jada.
Yes.
But if you go back and ask Jada, when you was in love,
she would have been like, Tupac is my vision.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm with that. Yeah.
You understand?
He is second on the list. He's second on the list.
Exactly. And this is what I'm talking about. Okay. My vision and my purpose on life has nothing to do with a woman. And this is where I'm talking about when a man puts his purpose and his vision over, he puts his vision and his purpose in a person and not his purpose. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose is not a woman. Your purpose is what you wake up and want to do every day. What brings you joy? It can't be a person because person go. You know what I'm saying? Person can leave you at any given time. Your person,
but he said this though. He said his wife. Wife is the union that's supposed to be unbroken and ain't supposed to go nowhere.
Yeah, but if you have a vision and a purpose in your life, people have to. It's like in the book The Alchemist. The shepherd boy had a woman that he was in love with. He was gonna drop everything for her, but she told him, if you drop everything now, you're always going to be looking back at your purpose. So go do your purpose, and I'll be here waiting. If she was really this man's purpose, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. If his vision was more on him and making sure that he's secure within himself and he's not chasing waterfalls, because that's damn near what he was doing with Jada. He was chasing waterfalls like a mug.
But he got Jada.
Thirsty. He got her, but he could.
So he got to. Not only did he get his vision, he got to live in his purpose.
He got it, but did he sustain it? Just because like
they still married,
you can GTD, you can GTD, but that don't mean. But then she was messing with August. He was messing with Margot.
But that's
what I mean.
Look, GTD and being married totally is two different things.
Yeah, and he was GTD and planting seeds.
Two different things.
GTD and planting the seed. So he basically did what Dave Chappelle did to Oprah. Gotcha, bitch.
No, that's what she did to him.
He just admitted that he bust. he shot the club up.
She cried at first, but then later on she was like, I got him. Like, think about it.
But if she would have really got him, she would have got that prenup. Because
she don't believe in divorce. Think about it. I think Will told all his business to her. She sat back, knew it 2 years deep. She knew about his mama, his daddy, all his mental things that's going on, and she just sat back. She know that ain't no divorce happening. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are not getting a divorce. That's not happening.
No, because it is clear in his book that he looked at his mom and dad's model. And sometimes we look at our parents' model or grandparents or maybe an uncle or aunt that's been married for a long time.
Yeah.
When we have our vision of marriage and relationship, we looking at them, but we don't know the dichotomy. We don't know the integral parts of their relationship. We just see the outside of what they're showing us. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody was looking at Will and Jada's relationship. Until Red Table Talk, we was still in we didn't know nothing.
She should have never, as dope as Red Table Talk is, she should have never inserted herself into Red Table Talk.
Well,
she should have never done that.
She started getting paid.
No, I know.
She started inserting herself. Everybody, now
it wasn't a bad business
who the wizard is.
Right, trust me, it's not a bad business move to insert yourself and do, especially if you got some real shit. Jada got real shit going on. I mean, look at the way we eating up this shit right now.
Exactly.
It's real shit going on. What I'm saying is though, it also can be damning, and that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like they both believe the same about the voice, right?
Yeah, and she did come out and say we're in the process of healing and rehabilitation or something like something of that extent.
They're not good. That's why like she knew there wasn't no need for a prenup because she gonna be there to the end anyway.
Right. Or Gabby gonna kill
her. Bad marriage for life. Remember she said that shit?
She said that shit. And Gabby gonna kill her because she know and like I think it was somebody put earlier, he's the golden goose.
Yeah.
He's most definitely the golden goose. So you're not gonna like what you gonna do now? You're not the same. You're not the same actress that you were back in '97. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of things that you did. Movie. Yeah, the lot of the movies that you did besides Girls Trip flopped or wasn't or was panned. She's not gonna give up that lifestyle. Oh, no. And he won't allow her. The way that he said, you know what I'm saying, you with me now. He's not gonna let that lifestyle up. He won't allow her because of what he went through as a, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. And then, like I said, Gammy is not gonna let that happen. You know what I mean? And yeah, she's not broke. Yeah, she's not. She's not
broke. She's not broke. But think about it. You go through a divorce will break you.
Yeah.
And he got long money.
I believe that wholeheartedly, Gray. Nah, she'll be okay financially. We'll make sure. We'll the kind of dude to make sure that she's good financially. Anyway,
not with a divorce.
Not with a
divorce, she won't.
Do you think she'll take him to the bank if they got a divorce?
I think Will got long money. Will still is connected the way that, you know what I'm saying? And if he wanted to run her through the ringer, he could.
Yeah.
That's what I think. She not broke. No, she not broke. But the way that their marriage is set up, we don't know, you know what I'm saying? We don't know like that. But the way that their marriage is set up, it's certain rules and parameters in place that we don't know about. And she got her lick back from if everybody's saying that him and Margot Robbie did something, you know what I'm saying? To me, she got her lick back. To me, this is extra. And this is why I go into my conspiracy theory. This is how we rehabilitate Will. This is how we get him back.
Yup. Because we need that money. I mean, we need that love.
Right. Or I mean,
yeah. They over there playing. Let's be real. The PR team for Will and Jada is playing Black Bush. That's what they're doing. They're playing Black Bush. They want to make sure to get Will back on top. And if Jada got to hit the door, because I'm telling you, once that book drops, she's going to be paid. She's going to be that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the #1 bestseller.
It'll be a bestseller. But yeah, I'm like this. There ain't nobody. It's like you right. People will read that funky book, but it's like shit. You done told everything in the damn book. Like, do I? Really
I don't think she told enough. I don't think she told enough.
Is it more to tell?
It's probably more to, because think about it. We haven't really heard Jada like really kind of go in on her life.
If it's a chapter in there about her putting on above the rim or fucking juice or some shit like that and masturbating, I'm done.
Oh, she
done.
ain't told everything. I don't think she told everything. Wow. Will has reportedly worth $350 million and Jada's worth $50 million. Yeah. Hell, I'm not even worth 50 bucks. You know what I mean? I'd take 50 million. You know what I mean? I'd take 50 million in a heartbeat. But yeah, she absolutely has not told everything.
I know she ain't, but I'm just saying, like, God damn, what more is there really that we need to know about? What more? I mean, shit. August Alsina ain't the only one. Soldier Boy was down to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's
okay? So do you think? Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. Do you think it's more or less a situation kind of like what we had, like back in the day when we had It's Cheaper to Keep Her? When Johnny Taylor came out with that favorite, that Almighty Blue song, it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah.
Is he just like, hey, look, hey, I'd rather have the one that I'm with, fight with that one, than be with the one, be with someone.
I mean, it's always, the devil what it is, the devil is always better than the devil you don't know. That's always gonna be the case. And if you get, like I said, the way that, I forgot about Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony
in the show with him.
She keeping the juice.
The Hawthorne, that's right, Hawthorne. That was a good show. That was a good show. And I wonder why it didn't come back, but I guess that's what it was. They was on set. She would pop in, motherfucking gridlock, right? She'll pop Gridlock in, bring Mark Anthony back to the green room, put Dear Mama on, and just have a fit with his ass. Just go crazy on Mark Anthony.
When she had that Red Table talk about how much she was a freak and that she just was humping. That's why I said it wasn't about, because some people just love sex, and she probably just really wanted to see what Will's sex was like, and he trapped her.
I mean,
and then she put on Tupac's Trapped after he left.
Trapped. Oh man.
But I do think she grew to love him. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that. I think she grew to love him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's a hell of a father. Let's not get it twisted. He's a hell of a father. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's more attractive than anything. Yeah. If you go back and watch a Red Table Talk where she's talking about she was humping, she humped everything. She's like, you know, that was one of the things that she talked about in therapy, was that she had to be comfortable with, you know, her sexuality. You know what I'm saying?
She said she ain't humped nothing in 2 years now, or some shit like that. She ain't
humped shit since August.
Since
that was last month. It was a couple months ago. Okay, he said, okay, this is my last one. We're in jail. Will and Jada rumored to be swing. That was rumored.
That was the rumor.
There was open relationships,
stuff like that. But I think that comes from the whole 2016. We've been separated. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been putting it. According to her, they've been putting on the show. They show up to the red carpet together. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they leave separately. You know what I'm saying? So what better rumor to start than saying, hey,
we swingers. And then also when she put up, when we go back to the video of the slap, and she goes back and he was like, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. Like, okay, she was now I know why she looked at it, was like, you ain't called me your wife for a minute.
No, he has that to her, but like to everybody, you know, he's still putting on. She like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, that ain't what I'm saying, Gray. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might have separated in 2016, but leading up to that, they've been separated way before 2016. I think she just pulled that out of the air. I think they've been separated way before 2016.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, Blue, that was back when T.I. came out in the mid-2000s.
The Swingers?
I did hear that a long time ago.
No, I believe they were separated. I'm just saying, she's saying that they were separated in 2016. I'm just saying was the rumor. So 2016, she's saying now we were separated. They were separated before then. And that's why that rumor started. The whole swinger rumor started because of their separation. Before 2016.
I mean, personally, again, this is the way that I look at it. I look at the PR team for both. Will's PR team is amazing. That's who Jonathan Majors needs to hire once all of this is done and over with. And Pam, me, you, Blue, Chill, we all got to get on it because the 25th is coming up soon. You ought to say when it comes to Jonathan Majors. So we got to set up a day where we can all link before or even after the Jonathan Majors thing, but I kind of want to throw that out there. But Jonathan most definitely has to hire Will Smith's team because his team is amazing. But I look at it like this. I think both of their PR teams came up with a plan. Jada right now is Emperor Palpatine. She's controlled, and being Emperor Palpatine is not a bad thing because you got to control all the dark side of the Force. And right now she's taking all the brunts and the blows and everybody, we tired of hearing it. We tired of this. We tired of the more that you're tired of hearing it, the more that it goes through the algorithm of everything. And more people are hearing it. So what is Will doing? I'm going to just be quiet. I'm going to lay low. I'm going to chill. Everybody's feeling sorry for me. So once I get into, this major movie, you understand, this major role, bam, you know what I'm saying? Here it is. I'm Big Willie style. I'm back at it. Everybody's feeling good about me. Everybody forgot about that I slapped Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? Everybody forgot about the exchange that was going on between me and my wife. Nobody cares. They're feeling sorry for me. This is go and watch the Boys. This is the same play they did for Homelander.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This is literally out the Homelander book.
Might be out of that. Hell, Jada might be showing up in motherfucking The Boys season. You know what I'm saying? She might be. Maybe that's where she got it from. August was Darth Maul. Yes. Yeah.
No. August was Count Dooku.
Count Dooku.
That's who.
Count
He was Count Dooku. Because we all know who she really wanted.
Right.
And Anakin's Tupac, the chosen one.
And he did get burnt up.
Everybody except Chris. Everybody. She's not letting up on Chris Rock either.
Chris told her to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, she's not letting up on Chris Rock either. So she's on Chris Rock's head now. So I'm like, he tried to date me and all of this, and he asked me out, and I was telling people when the slap first happened, I was like, I was like, they worked on Madagascar together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just voice actors or whatever. If he really wanted to if Will really wanted to get it with him, go to the set of Madagascar while they filming 8 lines. He could have smacked the shit out of him then. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. So, but she's on his head now. So everybody's like winning right now except for Chris. And plus he kind of fumbled the jokes on the on the
that's
stand-up.
Chris's fault, though.
Yep.
He ain't the comedian he once was. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I'm still a big fan of Chris Rock because Bigger and Blacker and Here Comes the Pain is one of my favorite comedy specials of all time.
I want to know who helped him write it though. Like, cause you know what I'm saying?
Who helped him write the jokes?
Yeah, I want to know who or who
he wrote it. Remember that Netflix special was live. That was the first live Netflix special, and he fumbled the jokes.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I want to know did he have, because when he was doing Bigger. I know he wrote it, but I want to know was there extra right? You know what I'm saying? When he did Bigger, he had what was his name? Helping him write. Pootie Tang was helping him write.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I can't think his name right now.
I know. I forgot his name, but yeah, you're right.
And that changed, just like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart said he had to change up some of the writers who help him write stuff. That doesn't take away from them as comedians. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you write me a joke don't mean I can go out and tell the joke and make it funny. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that doesn't take anything. I'm not saying it that way. It's just like who was helping. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got the wrong guy to help you
write them jokes.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you should have got Marlon Wayans to write them jokes.
Maybe because Marlon came out and slayed it. And damn near with the same subject matter. You know what I'm saying?
And slayed it. Yeah, Chris called a slay. He asked her out, and she told him, "You're too bland. You ain't got no seasoning." And he's been salty ever since. Gravy coming with the jokes. Gravy coming with the joke. I'm gonna have Gravy on my comedy team. He started writing the jokes for this show.
He's still Pookie to her, man. He's still Pookie to her.
He's still Pookie.
He's still Pookie
to a lot of. He's still Pookie to a lot of people.
That's all that is. You got to think. I'm gonna tell you this.
She's a Baltimore chick, man. She ain't gonna be messing with no.
That's okay. That's what I wanted to get at. Jada, quit the bullshit. Jada sold crack, y'all. Jada was out here serving them goddamn red tops, them blue tops. Jada was. Remember, she from Baltimore. Jada might as well.
Be more.
The Wire, old girl in the Wire, Snoop from the Wire. That was Jada, dog. That was Jada. Like. When I say Jada, shut the fuck up. You was not out here serving the fiends motherfucking crack rock. Just shut up. Why are you telling us this? Why are you telling me that you was out here serving crack, dog? What is going on?
The Wire was her origin story.
It was her origin story.
Jada I'm telling you, it's going to be, I know why she's doing this. It's going to get more outlandish as it goes because it's going to, I'm telling you, everybody's feeling sorry for this is perfect. I love it.
It's making people I love it.
That's how
you fight back, Will. Like Will, nah, and then man, Will being quiet.
Yeah, Will sitting back. Yeah, let her cook. This is man. How many people got a woman? Now I will say this. She's down for the cause, and the cause is that money. So, hey, what do I got to do to get this money back up? You know what I mean? I gotta get my next fix. And if it ain't August, I'm gonna find somebody. It might be Funny Marco. I don't know. You know what I mean? He was in her
Funny
DM.
Marco, he said he wanted to do an interview with her.
Yep, he was in her DM. He was in her DM. So
I want to sit down with Jada and ask her about this crack rock that she used to say. Because I would like to know. Jada.
Hey, look, she a B-more chick. I do believe it though.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie. I do kind of believe it. Because when Tupac and her was doing Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble, her future husband's song, you know what I'm saying? She looked like she sell a little crack.
Nah, no, she didn't.
I think she might have had a little something. Hey, you got to pay for them classes. You know what I mean? Gammy didn't have that much money. She did say Gammy was broke, so she got to do what she got to do, son. I didn't tell you to say sell crack. Jada Hove told you that.
I don't know, man. I just can't. I can't see. Was she just like a corner boy, or was she in the kitchen whipping it up? Like, what was she doing?
D Sizzle is in the house. What's up,
Sizzle?
Man, she was over there water whipping. You know what I mean? She was up there turning.
I don't know. I seen her wrist don't look like she got the. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look! Look at them hands. Look at the picture of them hands. Water. And plus, how pretty she is. Oh yeah. Come on. Why you think she was selling cane? Let's move to Atlanta. She just tired of selling crack. Let's move. Let's move to Atlanta.
You know, Tupac was supposed to be in that movie.
No, I know. Who was he? He was supposed to be. He
was supposed to play
O-Dog.
No, not O-Dog.
No, he was supposed to be
Sharif. Sharif.
No, he was supposed to be Sharif.
Yeah, he was supposed to be Sharif. Yep.
I thought he was supposed to be O-Dog.
He didn't want to. He wanted Sharif's character to be expanded a little bit more, and the Hughes brothers was like, "Nah, dog, this is it." So he said, "Fuck you." Go watch MC8.
Brothers.
Yeah, go watch MC8 tell the whole story about, because you know Tupac is an actor.
Yeah, he's a real actor.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he an actor. So, nah. Yeah, she was selling to her classmates at the performance school. They shooting up, or they not shooting up. They smoking up at the performance school. Get the fuck out of here, Jada.
Yep, not on the block. She was in there. She was up there water whipping. You know what I'm saying? Turn half into a hole. What you need? I got it.
She was in home ec at the performance school water whipping.
Look. Gammy was like, "Hey, we in this school. It ain't too many of us. What they in? They got some. Hey, she probably wasn't had to cook it up. You know what I'm saying? She had that pure, 100% Colombian. Like, Colombian. Yo, I got what you need. You know what I'm saying?
Jada worked at McDonald's or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Subway or something. See, yeah, Gammy was a college-educated nurse with a mom. Jada wasn't slinging rocks. She was a regular performing arts student. She probably graduated on time. Not on time, probably fucking early. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be hating Jada because she out here on the block saying
on the block.
Hey,
in the vacant.
She sold as much dope as Jay-Z and Biggie. Because I'm listening like, dog, I don't think y'all sold it like that, bro. I don't think y'all sold it like that. Jay
was certified. No, Jay was certified.
The way
this I know. This I do know. This I do know.
The way he talking though.
Jay was certified.
No, he could be embellishing a little bit.
No, I mean, yeah, of course he was in, but no, Jay was certified. Jay had money. Everybody would tell you how Jay had money before.
Yeah, he had. I mean, I watched I found the YouTube channel. There was going over the Nas and Jay-Z beef, and they was talking about his history and all of that. You know, with Jazzo and you know what I'm saying, him and Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying, and all of that. So yeah, no, I just a lot of stuff is embellishment. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, you get this rap, dog.
Yeah, you gotta embellish it, and that's why Jada sold crack.
Jada, you know what? I'm sorry, Jada. Jada found one little crack vial on the street and tried to sell it.
Hey, look,
so now
all it takes is one time. All it takes is one time.
Now you're a crack dealer. You know, I found a red top. Yep. I saw this guy. I sold it like Ace Boogie and fucking Paid in Full and shit. Like
Exactly. It takes one. You sell one rock, you sold crack.
Yeah.
If I sold one cell phone, I sold a cell phone.
You're a phone dealer
one
now.
Time, you're a crack dealer. All it takes is one. And Jada over here getting that. Jada is dude, y'all sleep. Jada's my hero because I wish.
He said Jada my hero.
Jada my hero because this is what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at how much money Will is about to make off of this. Y'all sleep. I'm seeing the game.
I'm telling you. Once I sat back and I said, you know what? This is a Will Smith rehabilitation run. This ain't got shit to do with Jada. This is all about rehabilitating Will. Mm-hmm. And you know what, Jada? I apologize.
Yeah, from the bottom of my heart. I'm telling you, y'all going hard at Jada. Let Jada cook. That's why I say I'm probably gonna have a different talking point than everybody because, and when I sat back and looked at it, I'm telling you, Jada is the hero. She's Batman in the Dark Knight. She's the hero that we don't deserve, but the hero we need right now. Because hey, look, Will Smith in his right frame of mind as an actor, dangerous. Mm-hmm. So Jada, cook, baby, cook, do your thing. If I'm Will, I'm
clapping it up.
I'm clapping it up. Y'all sleep.
Jada is that cook that when you go to the Chinese restaurant and that one, you know, he back there with the wife beat on with that cigarette in his mouth, just back there cooking. Every now and then he'll cussing like Chinese or some shit like that. That's
he was doing all that on 21 Jump Street somewhere. And you know she was in Keep Your Head Up, where she was selling crack rock. That's why her head was down. Because she was selling crack rock.
Oh man.
When Dave Chappelle was like sprinkle some crack on him, who you think they got it from? Jada. Y'all sleep on my girl Jada out here.
I'm not sleeping on her, man. Look, I'm telling you, I apologize to Jada. I'm not sleeping on her no more. She got me. You won, Jada. You won. I'm following you now, but I see you now though. You know what I'm saying? I see you, and you are ride or die.
And these people are professional actors.
Yep.
These people are professional actors. Right now, she's acting. At this moment, right now, she's giving us the greatest performance since she had to sleep with old boy and said it all.
Nate, I'm in a bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind. She had to sleep with Nate. Hey, right now she's sleeping with Nate.
She's sleeping with Nate. I'm money. In a bind, Nate. Dang. Remember she was in Gotham. What was her character in Gotham? Fish Mooney.
Mooney. She was.
That's what she the crime boss, Fish Mooney, right now, man. That's how she. That's what she doing.
I know. I said on my yesterday show that I wanted Lizzo to play Black Mariah. Now I want Jada. I want Jada.
Black Mariah.
Yep. It's Black Mariah. Yep. Indeed. I'm telling you, she's the hero in this story. Don't get it twisted. Yep. She's the hero that we deserve right now. And she's giving everybody right now is eating off of Jada right now. I'm glad her hair. Like I had alopecia.
Oh, hold on, wait. Hold on. Tupac also had alopecia.
Look,
what? Jada, what are you talking about? I mean, I
honestly think because I had alopecia and it does leave marks in your hair where it doesn't grow. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Tupac's head,
no, I believe it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. But what the fuck, Jada? Like,
look.
But I'm with it.
Remember all them interviews Tupac did? That's what she's doing. But I had alopecia, so when I was looking at her head, I'm like, I know them spots. You know what I'm saying? I know them spots personally because I had it at the end. Dude, I got it at the end of 8th grade, all through freshman year.
I've seen people with alopecia.
Yeah,
she has alopecia. And like you said, you can see the spots. You can see the
actual. I got
ain't
roasted.
No hair there. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at Tupac, you could tell he had alopecia. I'm just saying, like, why the fuck do we need to know that Tupac had alopecia? Like you're just trying to find any kind of way to slide Tupac into the conversation. But I'm with it.
But then again, she's the hero.
I'm with it.
She's doing everything she possibly can to put the attention on her and not on Will. So everybody is sitting back like, damn, you brought Tupac in it. Holy shit. And what does Will think at this time? And Will like, hold on, wait until I show up in the Marvels.
Yep. Just wait. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait.
Nah. She ain't too tiny. She big out here in the street.
Yes,
she big out here.
Big Jada. Y'all put respect on Jada. On Jada name. Big Jada.
It's big Jada out here. You know what I'm saying?
Jada.
Yeah. J to the A, D to the A.
Got beef with the feds and the DA. Man, what you talking about, man?
Oh, by the end of the year, my man, what's his name that does the end of the year raps? Where he
he gonna have a ball.
Oh, he gonna have a ball with this.
He gonna have a ball, man.
He gonna have a ball because he gonna talk about Sexy Red. He gonna talk about Jay. Oh my God, can't wait. I can't wait.
This might be the best wrap up in a minute. He gonna have a ball with this shit.
Man, since the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I forgot what year it was. I think it was 2018. That month was, I think it was 2018. That month was dope. Well, yeah.
You talking about Uncle Murder?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He do it, and then Skills from Virginia, he does it too.
Skills. Yeah. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure that y'all know that we got memberships open. So memberships start at $2.99 a month. You know what I'm saying? To be part of the crew. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to the higher tiers, I'm not stopping you. But yeah, if you just want to be a part of the membership so we can have what I want to do is members only chats. So we could get in here and really dig in. I could cuss as much as I want to and nobody says nothing. You know what I mean? I don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So
talk about Tupac all day long.
I can talk about Pac. You know what I'm saying? So just let y'all know, make sure that you are going over to Blues House Live. It's on his hat. Matter of fact, let me full screen it so y'all know it's on the man's hat. So if you can't spell blue after seeing that, it's something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with blue.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all going to Blues House Live. Make sure that you're checking out the Dre Max show. I just finished. What did I watch last night? Fist of the White Lotus. So watched Fist of the White Lotus last night. Fucking hilarious.
Yes, when he be spinning.
Hilarious. Yeah. So I watched Fist of the so that's gonna be the first movie. But what I gotta do, that's gonna be the first movie on next month. Next Monday for Martial Hour Mondays. That's gonna be on there. So I'm doing Fist of the White Lotus, and then I'm gonna go and do Executioner of Shaolin, and then Abbott of Shaolin also, because it's actually a trilogy. Yeah, the Abbott, because it's Executioner of Shaolin, the Abbott, and then Fist of the White Lotus or Clan of the White Lotus is one of them. But
it's Fist of the White Lotus.
Fist of the White Lotus, yeah. So I'm gonna do that trilogy first for Martial Arts Monday. So make sure that y'all check it out. The video, it's really just a hey, go and watch that video with some scenes, recapping some of the stuff in there, but not giving anything away because I want y'all to be able to see it.
Damn, I was just about to say some shit too. Never mind.
Oh, what you talking about?
Now I was gonna say something about Fist of the White Lotus, but you say you don't want to give nothing away. So
yeah, I don't want to get It's just get people back intrigued in the martial arts movies. But Fist of the White Lotus, check. I would just say it's a nut check. And trust me, it's a nut check. Modak, Jada, and Lizzo, emojis coming. Nah, it's gonna be Lizzo, a banana. Y'all should have never showed me that video. I should have never. He should have never gave you niggas money. What would Stephen? Oh, we already heard from Stephen A. Smith. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna pull that up. I know a lot of people don't like Stephen A. Smith. You know, I tend to enjoy Stephen A. Smith when Stephen A. Smith ain't doing certain things that piss me off. But no banana. I love Lizzo. I can't wait to go to me a Lizzo concert.
She gonna have bananas floating in the
it's gonna like on CB4 said the sweat from my balls is gonna be bananas.
Sweat from my balls is gonna be bananas. You can feel it. Sweat from my balls.
Oh man. Oh god. I gotta go back and watch that. Oh, Stephen A.
That's a classic, man.
That's a classic.
MC Gusto or just MC Gusto?
Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. I think this is. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen real quick. And this is gonna be the last. This is gonna be the last thing. This is gonna be the last thing. We're gonna just react to this real quick, and this is gonna be the last thing. And we're gonna let you guys get up out of here, man. This was a good episode, man. Good episode, man. Fun stuff. See, yeah, I'm Stephen Dre Smith. Now I'm gonna call myself Stephen Dre Smith. When I go into my mode, it's Stephen Dre Smith. All right, let's hear what old Stephen A had to say. Stephen Dre.
She's making news because she's out on the circuit, media circuit, promoting her new book, Worthy. That's the title of her new book. We'll talk about that title a little bit later. Worthy. It's coming out October 17th. And of course, in it, she's dropping a few bombshells, of course.
Hold on, pause.
Former Red Table Talk host revealed.
Ray is not going to roast me like that with my forehead. Somebody's like looking at it in the future.
Wow. No, okay. So the title, she a genius, dog. The title of the book is called Worthy, right? It ain't about her being worthy.
Stephen Dre Smith. Yeah,
this shit is about Will Smith being worthy, dog. I'm trying
to Exactly. I'm telling y'all, she is the hero of this story, y'all. Y'all were asleep, man.
Oh,
worthy.
Man.
Will's worthy.
Will's
and I'm about to say, love is a sacrifice.
Oh,
She's showing y'all.
If that last chapter is about just how dope Will is, she got us.
She got us. She got us. How much you want to bet it is? And she's gonna give all praises to him.
Oh man.
I'm telling y'all, let's Stephen Dre Smith. Yeah, I'm gonna see Stephen Dre Smith when I get into my rhetoric.
Shows that she and Will Smith have been living completely separate lives since 2016. That's over 7 years ago. And at this moment, the two of them are still legally married, but are no longer romantically together and haven't been for a very, very long time. On the relationship's demise, she says, why it fractured, that's a lot of things. By the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of just still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be. But they didn't get divorced because she said, I made a promise that there would never be a reason for us to get a divorce when they first got married. You know, they've been married since 1997. She said, we will work through whatever. I just haven't been able to break that promise. Of course, knowing that her husband slapped the living shit out of Chris Rock on national television, global television, because the Oscars were watched everywhere.
It was.
She had to bring up Chris Rock, of course. And instead, did we hear an apology? Did we hear anything? No, we haven't heard that. What we heard was that she originally thought Will slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars was a skit, that it wasn't real. She didn't know it was real when she saw Chris Rock's face do damn near 180. When she saw her man's imprints on his left jaw, she thought it was a skit. When she heard that loud ass slap and the audience be aghast. Oh, no. She thought it was a skit. I was like, there's no way that Will hit him. It wasn't until Will started to walk back to his chair that I even realized
in that moment is hilarious.
Yeah.
And of course, last but not least, she had to drop dime, as they say, on Chris Rock, claiming he asked her out for a date. He asked her out on a date, explaining, I think every summer all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. In this particular summer, Chris, he thought that we were getting a divorce. So he called me and basically he was like, I'd love to take you out. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled and he profusely apologized, and that was that. I'm qualified to have this conversation. I did write a memoir. Straight shooter. A memoir of second chances and first takes. New York Times bestseller. By the way, once you're a New York Times bestseller, you are one forever. That is the creme de la creme of being an author. And I am a New York Times bestseller. So I kind of understand. But that's not the subject that I'm at right now. You see, I have to confess to you that being a Christian, loving God, certainly not fully enmeshed in spirituality the way that I should be. I'm a spiritual individual. I pray every morning. I pray every night. I know there's a higher being, that there's a heavenly Father watching over me.
Okay, come on.
But let's just say I'm trying to get to where he wants me to go. I'm just not there yet.
Black Mr. Peanut Head.
But when it comes to forgiveness, I'm usually that dude. People cross me, don't even have to apologize. They just can come up to me and say, hey, man, can we just squash this? Let bygones be bygones. I'm good, man. Peace is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Ain't no reason to have all this animosity towards everybody and all this other stuff.
Hold on,
really
wait a minute. Now, I will say this. Is Stephen A. Smith saying the same thing to Terrell Owens during that beef?
Stephen A. is a liar, man. Why is he up here lying?
I know.
Him and Marcellus Wiley just got into it. Him and T.O. just got into it.
Yeah.
The way he did Max Kellerman. Shut up, lying. Just get to your Jada Pinkett point, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry up.
I'm going to say this. It's pretty hard for me to forgive Will Smith. It's not my place. My forgiveness doesn't matter, as does
forgive
most
him
of
for
us.
what?
For the slap? Like, dude, okay, he slapped him. Man. He was out of sight, out of mind. He had Jada on the brain. Sometimes what you won't do for love.
That's not an unforgivable moment.
Exactly. He didn't go up there and shoot the man in front of everybody. Right. He just slapped him.
Oh, I can't forgive him. I don't know if I can forgive him for that. For what?
Like, man, get out of here.
Slapping somebody?
Man, stop.
Here's what I mean. And if Will Smith is listening, I hope he hears me when I say this. Will Smith, we know you're a good brother. Your body of work speaks for itself.
If you know he's a good brother,
not
then why
just
you can't forgive him?
Exactly. Like, get to the Jada part. We know and again, and this is why what Jada is doing is working. Y'all haven't seen it now. Y'all are seeing it in real time. Listen to what I know what he said is unforgivable. But I want to let you know that Will, if you're listening right now.
Hey, Stephen A should be on WWE, man.
Exactly. He did one time. He did WWE one time.
Did he?
Yeah, he did WWE one time.
That, man.
But look, this is promo. This is promo 101.
Yep. Actor and artist, etc. But as a humanitarian, your heart's in the right place. We know that. And to engage in condemnation about Will Smith as a person into perpetuity would be wrong and cruel. But what I think you have to respect Will Smith is that it's pretty hard for any black man, any black person, but especially any black man. And I'm not saying that white folks shouldn't be appalled either, like Jim Carrey spoke out against them along with various others. And I agree with Jim Carrey. I might have had him arrested. I wouldn't have had him arrested. I would have tried to whip his ass. But somebody else, I can understand how they would have wanted to have him arrested. They definitely would have sued him for hundreds of millions of dollars. I get that. Me personally, I would have tried to handle it differently, just in terms of an initial instantaneous reaction. But I would say this. Will Smith, you slapped a black man on national television.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get past this.
There we go.
Because I came here for what you had to say about Jada, and I for
better or worse.
Okay, maybe
you slapped a black man on national TV. So would it have been different if you slapped a white man on TV? I just want to know.
Yeah.
Where's your decency?
Hold up. Okay, I think we're getting there.
And I am not going to utter a disrespectful word about her. That's not where I'm going. It's deeper than that.
Where you going? Land the plane.
There are a few questions.
Exactly.
That Jada Pinkett Smith deserves to be asked to her. Where's your compassion? Where's your decency?
It died with Tupac, man. We know this
Where
already.
is your respect?
What are you talking about?
For a man you still acknowledge is your husband? Where is the respect for a man you walked down the aisle with and pledged your life to in 1997?
He don't see it yet.
It took me
for better or worse, through rich, through poorer, in sickness and in health.
Yeah,
till death do you part. It wasn't just talking about staying married. It talked about honoring those vows, at least to some degree. Where's all that? Stephen A., what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Well, let us count the ways.
Come on, Steve. I need you to get to it. Get to the crux.
Jada Pinkett Smith. What's the dude's name? August? What the hell is his name? I don't know who he is. I know he was the friend of your son. Who's 21 years younger than you.
Now we go.
What you do is your business. Any women out there that wants to be a cougar with a dude of legal age, that is your business. But the operative words are your business. Did you have to go and tell everybody? Go ahead and do it. Why everybody had to know?
He snitched. August snitched. He didn't say shit.
Snitched.
Why did everybody have to know?
And that's why he got kicked out the motherfucker.
You didn't tell them what you did when you were doing it.
At the group.
You didn't give them those details. Wasn't no porn movie.
What is he talking?
Wasn't no X-rated movie.
He's September.
It was nothing. Why? Because it's none of our business. So why talk about it?
Okay.
Keep it to yourself. And you keep it to yourself, not just because it's yourself, but because it's a man.
I'm going to stop.
We don't need to hear no more from Stephen A.
Yeah, I'm going to stop because...
Man, you're better than that, Stephen A. Come on, you could have wrote a better script than that, man.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit more fire than that. It wasn't. But what he should have did, what he should have did, said, Will, listen to me as a man. I know you slapped Chris Rock. I get it. I mean, personally, I would have whooped his ass. That's what I would have did. You know what I mean? I would have had Will Smith all over this place. That's what I would have did. Let's let you know. I would have been whooping his ass from the Oscars to the BET Awards. That's what I would have did. That's what Stephen A. Smith would have did.
To the S.
But what I tell you is that Jada, why you didn't call your boy up? Said August. That's what he really should have said. What is he talking about? Nothing. Crash and burn. Yes. This clip is 24 minutes, and he just started getting excited at the 10-minute mark. I don't have another 14 minutes left in me.
Yeah, that plane would have ran out of gas long time ago, boy. That was a intercontinental flight or something.
He was taking Spirit. He was taking a one-way trip to Spirit. When you get on when you get up to Spirit, you get on the little plane to go into Florida. Because I know that little plane you got to get into going to Florida. Yeah, he took that one. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, this is. Oh my God. I don't know what the hell. I know the point he was trying to make, but number one, you don't talk about the decency of Jada Pinkett, and then you go and you roast Will Smith about something he did now over 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You say, hey, you made a mistake. You was out of body, out of mind. You know what I mean? You made a mistake. All is forgiven. Now, what do you do going forward? You know what I mean? How do you handle it? Your wife is saying a bunch of stuff. You know, what is the end game? Is the end game to make you look good? Do by all means necessary. Do your thing, my brother. If you're gonna sit there and take it and there's no end game, well, the fool's on you. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't have took me 24 minutes to get to this point. You know what I mean? But hey, Stephen A., he does what he does. I will be watching him in the morning because I don't know who won. I don't know if Dallas is winning versus the Chargers or not. So let me tell you. Blue. I'm looking right now.
It's tied
What's
up 10-10.
going on? It's here. I just looked at it. What's going on right now. And what I'm gonna tell you is this. Dak Prescott is not the quarterback you think you want. Him and Jada are not the heroes that you need. I'm gonna tell you who the hero that you need. Let me tell you just a little bit. Justin Herbert. Now, let me tell you. Let me tell you though. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm done because they were like, damn, we've been on here 2.5 hours. After when she stopped. It's longer than a Marvel movie. Anyway, let's get up out of here. Hopefully you guys had he's hurt too. All right. Will has the status he wants. Yeah. I mean, you can say that.
I mean, he was throwing a little sauce. You could see he a little bitter. I don't. He could have addressed it, but he did. It seemed like he had some stake. You know what I'm saying? Like some skin in the game with this shit. Did he try to holler at Jada and Jada turned him down? You know what I'm saying? Like
he was like, "Look, Jada, I know what's going on with you and Will. I know, I get it, but." I know my forehead is big, but I got a lot on my mind. I know about writing books, and I know you want to write a book. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Once you're a New York Times bestseller, you're always.
At Dre, y'all still looking for a new Blerd at? I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Tell her to put the application in.
Yeah. I mean, if you know somebody that can. I mean, technically, I wouldn't mind our original Blerd coming back. You know what I'm saying? But that's my prayers and hopes and dreams right now. And I'm praying right now. You know what I mean? I'm not really a religious man. I pray every day. I pray every night.
Yeah, like I'm not religious, but I pray every day.
I'm a simp too. He said, "What'd you say, Frankie, aka the fanboy fighter?" Just
hell no. No,
I would go real Stephen A. Smith.
No,
I would go real Stephen A. Smith. I don't have no problems with her as a person. Her views do not coincide with the views that I have. And you want to see if you want to see a lot of arguing,
that's what
will happen. Y'all come in for the drama. You know what I'm saying? Man. So hashtag comeback Mika G.
Oh man.
Look, I'm gonna take this pill. Hold up. So she sees what, you know what I mean? She sees that, and I'm gonna send this to her on IG. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you know, people miss you. You know what I'm saying? So, like Jada missed Tupac. Anyway.
D Stizzle said she'll hate y'all over. Yeah, no, she will. And everyone like.
Oh yeah, she'll hate me for real.
Right, man. And the thing, like Dre said, I like some of Frankie's stuff, but some of the stuff behind some of the shit that she pushed, I can't rock with that shit. I can't rock with it. I cannot, you know what I'm saying? I can't rock with that shit. Everything with her it's all agenda based. Like there's no enjoying the material. Everything is, the way I see this story is the black guy or the black woman should have been this, and it's like that ain't even what this is.
I don't want to hear that shit.
That
I'm gonna be honest. You look at way entirely too deep into something that sometimes is surface level, and that's where you take you. I mean, I understand being enlightened. I understand like
that ain't got shit to do with being enlightened.
When you doing this just for clicks and likes, and because you know there's a trigger. She used a lot of trigger words. You know what I'm saying? And I already know those trigger words. It's a media ploy that the media does to get you to talk it and get you divided. I don't want to hear that shit. And I'm gonna tell her I don't want to hear that shit. And she gonna get mad at me. And then you're doing this because I'm a woman. Another trigger word. No, I'm doing this because you're fucking annoying. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So no, I don't think that will rock. She seemed like a really good, cool person. You know what I'm saying? But we don't rock in the same. My vibrations is high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when shit like that I don't want to be brought down. Let's enjoy this shit. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I like when she spotlights a lot of black independent comic book, you know what I'm saying? I love all that. But then when she'll go into shit, which one I saw her? I had even spotlighted on the show one time. It just seemed like she played the victimhood card, that victim role. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is victimized.
Victimized, yeah. And I don't like that.
And I don't need that shit.
Yeah,
man. You know
I heard
what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
Like,
I heard that shit on the video that
the one
you
I put you on?
recommended, and
Yeah.
I heard all the victimization and the woe is me, man. First
I don't
of
wanna
all,
hear that shit.
ain't nobody trying to hear woe is me. What are you doing?
right.
You know what I'm saying? What are you doing to change anything? I don't want to hear that shit.
I do not wanna
Especially
hear
if
that
you're not part of the change, you're part of the problem.
problem.
I really
Right.
don't want to hear that shit.
Nope. Do not want to hear that shit. Go motherfucking go change some shit. If it's that big enough of a problem, just highlighting it ain't gonna change it. You get up, you go and change some shit. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your work and all that. You know what I'm saying? Go change some shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, so I mean, personally, I would probably tell her to go to hell. And
And kick rock.
Yeah, and I just
Jada
don't wanna
said, "Bring Tupac from hell."
Oh my god! Oh my god! So yeah, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work.
No.
Now the other homegirl on there, she's a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Fair. I would rock with her. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I wouldn't rock with the brother either. It ain't had nothing to do with the woman. It's just a rhetoric.
I wouldn't rock with him.
The brother either.
He wanted them
Nah.
too. He wanted them too.
I don't feel like arguing with a grown ass sensitive ass man. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm the type of dude, because I got into it with somebody at my job. I don't like I'm a man's man. My yes is my yes, and my no is my nose. But all that emotion, all that whining and crying and being emotional and want to tell and all of that, man, kiss my natural black ass. I don't play that shit. And I'm 2 seconds away from, if I wasn't at this job, I'd beat your ass. That's the kind of, I was a correction officer, man. That shit's hard to break. I'm just saying, all that crying and whining and all that other shit grown ass men do. You're a grown ass man. You can't come to me like a man.
Don't make me like a man. I want to hear that bullshit.
I can feel myself getting emotional. Terrell Owens, I ain't got no problem with you, Terrell. I ain't got no problem with you, Terrell. But what you're not gonna do is disrespect me. That's what you're not gonna do. And I won't have it. I want you to wait for the cowboy salutes. You know what I'm saying? And then we can have a conversation. Well, I almost went there.
But salute to Frankie though. Salute to Frankie.
Yeah, salute to Frankie.
You know, she doing her thing, but
yeah,
even look at her name, aka the fanboy fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You ready for beef? That's why you can't.
Yeah.
I'm a debater. You can't come on this show and try to debate me. I am a natural debater. You know what I'm saying?
Her shit is she everything with them is about fan fiction or changing the character to fit the narrative that they wanted to fit.
Exactly. And I'm not into the narrative pushing either.
Like they was talking about
facts and facts.
What was it? Superboy, right? Being he should be bisexual anyway because of this, that, and the third. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where are you getting this shit from?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It doesn't make sense. So no, she'll end up getting leg dropped. You know what I'm saying? After the big foot, the leg drop, and then I'm gonna get on the top rope, Macho Man elbowing her, and then I'm gonna put her in the sharpshooter. Now I'm gonna take her out of the sharpshooter, put her in the walls of Jericho, pick her ass up, rock bottom her, pick her right back up, and give her the Stone Cold Stunner, give her 2 fingers, and then I'm done.
Frankie, see, I'm cool.
Guess who's in the house?
Mika, what up, Meek?
Mika G,
Big Mika,
Big Meek out here. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Big Meek? Yeah, it's her rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? It's I can't do it. I can't do it. And Mika missed a good parts of the Jada conversation.
Man, I would love to hear what Mika had to say about Jada being the hero that she is. You know what I'm saying?
Hero in this story, even though everybody paint her as a villain, she's the hero. Man.
I'm on team. I'm team Jada and Will now because that's what this is. I'm team Smith.
I'm getting my shirts made. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Team Smith all the way, baby.
Yep. Team Smith. So
be on the lookout for what was that? What was that movie him and his son did where they was went back to Earth? What was it called?
I forgot. That's the movie sucked too.
It did, but be on the lookout for part 2 of that shit with Jada in it.
Oh, that movie was terrible. That movie was terrible. That shit hashtag no comment.
I think she's talking about with the Jada.
You said, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, with the Jada.
No. He said hashtag welcome back Mika G, and she hashtag no comment.
You hashtag no comment on the welcome back Mika G? Mika G?
Yeah, right.
But no, man. Yeah, now let's wrap it up, man. Let's get up out of here, man. We pushing 3 hours.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Blue, what do you got coming up? Here.
I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get Blues News to happen every day. It's just because I want to do it as soon as I get. I know, man. As soon as I get home, I want to hop into it, but stuff will come up. But that's be on the look. That's what I want to focus my channel on. Just hitting y'all with news every day. Me and Mika doing Blues House Live on Thursdays, 8-ish p.m. around that time, and trying to get into the shorts, man. I got to figure out how to do some, get some skits done and shit like that.
You know what's funny? I'm not even gonna lie to you because you know my collection, right? So I start posting clips on my TMNT stuff. Yeah. And dude, I'm gaining followers just off of TMNT stuff. Now, if they come in, they're watching the shorts or they're watching my show, I don't know. Based on the analytics, it's kind of all over the place. Depends on how the algorithm works. You know what I'm saying? But people are really liking me posting my TMNT figures. So I'm like, hey, if they like it, I'm gaining followers. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on just as the shorts. I'm gonna just start dedicating that to like my collection, and then you know what I mean. And then if I really have something like from our show or something that I want to post, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's really what I'm using it for. And then gaining the hours here doing this. So yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing once I figure out my short game, my putt game. Once I get my putt game down,
because it's what it is, and that's what I think. That's what because I don't know if you get
yes. I'm sorry about the 31 days of horror. 31 days. Oh yeah,
are y'all doing that? Are y'all doing it on Thursdays?
Well, no, Mika does.
Oh no, doing that. She's doing it on the IG channel. Yeah. So if you go to That's So Mika. Is it That's So Mika or That's So Mika G?
That's So Mika.
That's So Mika. Yeah. If you go to That's So Mika, you can check out her 31 Days of Horror. You know what I'm saying? That she got cracking. She's always posted something in her.
That's So Mika G. I'm sorry.
That's So Mika G. Yeah, it is. That's So Mika G. She's doing. You know what I'm saying? On the reels. The 31 Days of Horror. So make sure you guys are checking that out.
And what's dope about it is it's all about Black people who survived the end of horror movies, and she's now on her run of kids who survived horror movies. I was like, man, what you got? 2-3 movies? She been finding. I don't know how Mika do it, but she got these. You know what I'm saying? She find the kids, Black kids who survive horror movies. I thought that shit is dope to me because I only know maybe 2, but I think she on like 4 or 5 now. So salute to Mika on that, man. Salute
so make sure if you haven't, That's So Mika on Instagram. Make sure you guys are checking that out. Let me just That's So Mika G on Instagram, and you can also follow her on Threads also as That's So that's THATS because SOMEKAG.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all guys are checking her out. Go follow her on Instagram. On IG, so you could be able to check out what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? So do that now. Go now. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys are doing that. And yeah.
Let's get on up out of him.
Oh yeah. Loki is on. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Loki video. I'm gonna do the Loki videos on, I think it's Thursday night or Thursday morning. I'm gonna go back to doing stuff in the mornings. So So I am going to go back.
Loki plays Thursday 9.
Thursday at 9. So I'm gonna do it at Friday morning. But I'm gonna start doing my shows again back in the mornings. But it's just gonna be from 7 to 8. It's gonna be an hour or maybe shorter than that, depending on what the subject is. But I'm going back to just doing things in the morning. It's a little bit easier. Me and Chill had a conversation. So yeah, 7 o'clock Central Time. That is 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And then you're really super early, 5 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast time. So yeah, that's what it is. What you say? He says, how's T'Challa's dad in the Ghost of the... Oh, how's T'Challa's dad in the Ghost of the Darkness? Or how about T'Challa's dad in Ghost of the Darkness? I haven't even heard of that. Yeah, is that a question for me? Because I'm not the horror aficionado. You know what I'm saying? So
what? No, that's a comic thing. I don't know. I haven't heard of that. I saw what Dre just did with the Ultimate Black Panther. I'm not into the Ultimate Universe. I'm just not into it.
Some of the Ultimate Fallout is dope though.
I don't know. Because I see what they announced in Comic-Con with Ultimate Black Panther, Spider-Man.
So it's going to be the ultimate. Is going to be the Ultimate Universe. But they're trying to take over the Ultimate Universe. I guess it's splitting, and I guess that's what's going on right now with Krakoa and a whole bunch of stuff. I guess they're splitting off they're splitting that multiverse back off with the Fall of X or whatever. I gotta go back and reread.
The Fall of X? Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with Ultimate.
No. Then what's going on is something going on with the multiverse where they're creating the Ultimate Universe is coming back.
That was so they just had the
what's the event that just happened?
Shit. What's Mr. Fantastic over there in the Ultimate Universe? What's his name?
I know who you're talking about.
But he showed up and he restarted the Ultimate Universe basically.
Okay. So it's because he was fighting Professor X though. What? No, he was fighting Iron Man. That Reed Richards. I forgot his name.
I don't know. Why I just seen the clip.
Well, I seen the San Diego Comic-Con trailer that they posted. It was on X.
The Maker. That's right. The Maker.
The Maker. Yeah. It's the Maker. So I seen it. That the video that they showed. I was watching that last night. And,
that's the X-Men side of the 616 Marvel. They're resetting. They're what I'm saying.
They're resetting them.
They're getting out of the Krakoa age and trying to come into which I think is a smart move to do because they don't know what the fuck they're going with the Krakoa shit.
That's because that's because they got Jonathan Hickman. You know what I'm saying? Off of that book, and it's done. Right. But that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day.
It's some good shit in there, but a lot of shit is stupid.
Yeah, because Jonathan Hickman, they took him because the way Jonathan Hickman write his books, and they took him off, it fucked everything off. And if you don't have Jonathan Hickman's brain, you don't know what you want to do with it.
Nah, he left because of some bullshit. That's what happened.
Because it is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now he's coming back with the Ultimate Universe. Brian Michael Bendis, Jonathan Hickman, and Brian Hill.
Brian Michael Bendis gonna be in it?
Yep. It's gonna be those. There's gonna be those three, but they're writing separate books. So. Jonathan Hickman is writing the Ultimates. You know what I'm saying? It's called the Ultimate. You know what I mean? The start of the Ultimate Universe. Whoever and a lot of people was thinking it was when I was talking to Chill, they think it was colonization. No, what they're doing is these beings are going to try to take over the Ultimate Universe, and now it's up to saying the Ultimate, the X-Men, Black Panther, all of these people to stop that. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be dope. It sounds dope to me.
Didn't most of the X-Men die?
Yep. Thank you.
In the Ultimate Universe, didn't most of the X-Men die?
Yeah, but if they bring them back, why not? You know what I'm saying? So so I got to see what they do with Black Panther. And like I said, I think they chose Black Panther because, like I said on the show last night, they're going to bring in that variant T'Challa in. The only way it's be palatable for your new audience.
This is how they write. This is how they jump started.
Is to write a comic for first, so they can say, oh well, we got a comic of the Ultimate Black Panther from the Ultimate the 1610 universe, which they already did before. You know what I'm saying? They're just reintroduce them in a new style. So yeah, I think that's what they're getting ready to do.
I can dig that.
So morning videos all over again. You know what I'm saying? Next week, I will do Martial Arts Monday. I'm starting my video now, so I'll go ahead, get it finished, get it edited, all of that. That will drop next Monday. It's going to be the fist of the White Lotus. You know what I'm saying? Then we go into Executioner of Shaolin with my man Pa May and his strong nuts. And
Pa May is the man, dog.
That's my Pa May is that dude. I don't care what nobody said. Pa May is that dude. So yeah.
Why do they always do them in every movie that he's in? He's always a nut kick, and he always just take that.
But they always attack it though. Yeah. And he's like, and then they get stuck like, man, that's my guy though.
He'll catch their fucking foot of their arms with his legs and shit. Like, Pa May is the man, dog.
Oh man got the strongest pair of nuts I've ever seen in my life, dog. Ever seen in my life. So yeah, starting off with the Fist of the White Lotus is because I have Executioner of Shaolin on DVD, so I have to find it so I could be able to screen, you know what I'm saying, to get the shots or whatever. So yeah. But yeah, classic kung fu movies, and when these niggas win, they win like Chun-Li did. When she wins on Street Fighter. Trust me, it's funny as shit, but it's awesome. Awesome original Shaw Brothers shit. Let's do it. That's what's going on. Let's wrap this thing up. This is your man Dre Mack, along with my man Blue Minotti. You know what I'm saying? It's just been another episode of Blerd AF. It's been so fun, so good. I've had a ball, you know what I'm saying, talking about these subjects, especially with my man Blue. Don't forget episode, 15 is next. Is it 15? Yeah, I think it's episode 15 is next week. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys are checking it out. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to me and Blue's channel so you never, ever miss one of our videos. Let's get up out of here. Where is the outro at? You know what I'm saying? My forehead needs a breather. You know what?
Play that theme music.
Play the theme music.
Blerd as fans, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss another video. If you have a comment or an inquiry, make sure to put it in the comment section below.